So you.
I'm woke. I'm very much aware.
No, focus. Nah, bro, just know that's fucking disgusting.
No, it's not. But you know what's crazy? I didn't always. When I came in here, I wasn't reading shit. I just came and grabbed it.
You just
fire.
you just grabbed it?
Fire. Turn off fire. I'll sleep.
No.
Slash.
You disgust me. Bro, look.
I get my gummy bear.
Yo, I just gotta do it cause I don't know when it's in this bottle.
You got the nipple?
It's just correct. This is the real lemon lime, not the fucking cucumber lime shit that you got going on.
Oh my god.
Nasty ass, fucking disgusting
Oh
shit.
yes, boy.
My boy got the corn rolls and thought it lemon lime. Fucking.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was confused. He was like, I look familiar. I'm like, I haven't had cornrows like this. I only got this twice.
Yeah, I was just looking at your page and I was like, oh.
Long ass podcast.
Yeah, that was long as hell.
That's fine. I'm just saying. We use now we keep it short. We used to have long ones, but long one for us was like maybe like hour 45, maybe 2.
Yeah,
What
nah.
was that? 3 hours?
Oh yeah, like
2:45.
nah. It was 2:55.
Pretty much 3 hours.
Yeah,
You're gonna cut it a little bit when
and especially if we add this stuff,
Yeah,
it's gonna be 3.
yeah.
it's the bloopers before the shop.
Fuck.
God damn, Dwight.
It's me already out the car, so excited.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I had a sign up, but you know, Florida and they tornado warnings and shit, and it's like my sign fell down, so I gotta put it back up. But imagine the sign right there, and it's purple.
Purple. Hey, too bad we can't see it.
And he dropped his key.
I can't see fucking shit out here. Damn, that bad? You fell
I
in.
gotta go in the back of the seat.
Damn.
That's tough.
Damn, I got that shit pushed on.
He got the cucumber lime.
That nasty ass fucking flavor.
Nah, Florida really get cold. And like the sign is a little ripped right here, but you know that also happened with the tornado.
That is fire, right? Damn.
Pretty much, this is a commercial building. I found my landlord through Facebook Market. I messaged her. There's 3 suites in here. Insurance. There was a full specialist, but the insurance is expanding and taking over that. So this is my little studio. I got a baby Yoda key. And then I use the plant shelf to like advertise when I'm not here. And they read all this and they're like, well damn, I want to contact her. Well, my business card is right here.
True. Smart.
Shout out to the plants. Alexa, lights on. Welcome in.
Big seat, golly.
So this is the studio. I got my licenses on the wall. My biomedical is right over here. I do my art over in the corner. I got this little
Oh shit.
light from Amazon. And yeah, this is pretty much where all the magic happens. And then I put up these cute little fire escape shelves, and I decorated them for Valentine's Day. Excuse me.
Represents New York.
Heck yeah, I painted the wall.
Yeah, this is fire as fuck.
So I did 7 months worth of tattoo progress.
Wow, there's the Powerpuff. You know what you were talking about?
Oh yeah. Local artist. This is my sign that I was telling you about in the front. It says Envy's Mixed Media Studio. So
Okay.
pretty nice, pretty nice. I redid the floors. There were wood panels. I like the marble look a lot better. The rug says raw, but it's really dirty. But it was like a pink raw. It's so fire. And I supported a small business. And yeah. I think I'm not on a lighter, but this video is literally about to hit 1 million views. So.
Hey.
Crazy what blows up on TikTok.
Yeah.
King shit.
And then this is all the places where my artwork has been so far. I have 2 orders that went to Canada, 1 that went to Italy, and 1 that's going to Hawaii now.
Damn.
So I'm very, very excited. Worldwide with it on some big time shit. Worldwide.
Jeez.
Start singing. But yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
And then of course my shop is dedicated to my family. I have to have. And my best friend, Angel. Jose's also my best friend. Shout out to Jose. But, you know, I have to print out some pictures of us. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Everything done by me. So it's like, to get off your ass as a woman, you definitely can do it and be independent. You don't need a man to do anything.
Tell him.
Because I'm a licensed tattoo artist and I built this all myself. DIY. Gang shit. I'm dropping my apple pencil. I love it here. Oh, now I can grab some business.
Damn.
Yeah, this is like my whole portfolio. Whole bunch of different. It's a whole bunch of different
like,
stuff.
damn, what the fuck is this?
This girl does a whole bunch of shit.
They went with all of it too. Get close to that benchmark.
I'll grab that.
Oh.
Thank you.
Damn.
Whole bunch of different stuff. Oh, this is part of my stoner coloring book that I'll be dropping soon. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna drop stoner coloring books as well.
Damn.
Whole bunch of stuff, bro.
That's
I'm so
hey, that's
excited.
smart.
Heck yeah, get high and freaking color with your friends. That's what adulting's about.
Got a little waiting room, little chill. Damn, really got everything in this bit.
And I'm finna get a mini fridge. That's all I need really now. So I can have,
True.
you know, waters. And I already printed
water.
out. I have little PDFs ready to like have my own logo on the water and all. So
Oh damn. Okay.
yeah, exclusive. I got a purple cactus.
What the f-
Is it like mutated?
I don't know. I found it at Lowe's one day.
Found it. Yeah, that shit's fucking. That needs help. That shit mutated.
Isn't it? Because I can't have any pets or anything in here to keep me company, so I got some plants. You come in here with Crocs, you get $10 off your tattoo. Croc Life. Sponsor me, Crocs.
Good night. Thank you.
I can move right here.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome back, guys, to episode 20. Yeah, episode 20. We have
Cassie.
AKA Envy.
Envy.
Envy. Okay. So, how you want to start off? You just want to start with your story? Hold up before we do it.
How you started?
So you can sit back.
Well, I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, you're all good.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous. So, my business started back in 2018, 2019. So that I... Wait. Okay, we're going to have to restart that.
You keep going because we can do that.
Okay, cool. So, I've kind of always been a hustler, I guess you can say, in middle school and I don't know, just being raised as a kid. Maybe it was my dad because I would always go to school trying to sell pencils or headphones.
See, I understand candies, but pencils?
Yes, like
Damn.
you know, little gummy headphones that came in a little plastic little. It was like a tube. It was popping in New York.
How old are you before we?
I was middle school, 8th and 7th grade. How?
I'm talking about now. So we can understand. 20?
I'm 20 now.
All right. So, man, that's like 2 years off of everybody. So, damn. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm 22, 2018. Danny, that was not popular down here. I've never heard of that down here.
Yeah, so there was like these little like rainbow colored headphones. My dad would bring them home from work, and I would take them to school and sell them. And then from there, you know, in New York, it's more hats than you know, custom stuff and all the little Tampa swag and stuff. Like my business now boomed really because of the Tampa swag. That's like the painted, the birthday outfits. I would say that's more Floridian than where I'm from. Cause like I said, I started with hats, graffiti on hats, selling fitted hats. So that's where the selling the headphones and everything came from. Oh, other way around. Yeah. That's where the customs came from. Came from selling headphones and little things. I sold candy for a little bit, but it wasn't bringing enough money in comparison to selling other things.
Yeah, I think that's what was really big down here was people selling, candy. Like going like Sam's, getting that big ass box
of candy and putting it in a duffel bag. Yeah, I seen even in high school because I graduated down here. I would definitely see that a lot, but being artistic, I just gravitated to my own, you know, hustle. So I started back up when I came down here because I fell off with the hats and stuff, the other stuff going on in my life. And I started around 2018, 2019 customizing shoes. And I was a sophomore in high school.
Oh, so that's exactly where that's a good ass spot too, because a lot of high schoolers they want them shoes.
The forces.
Exactly.
My
first pair was actually a pair of Timbs, and I was surprised. I did a Gucci pattern, the floral pink pattern that they have on those slides that all the girls be wearing. I did that on a pair of Timbs, and completely free because I was scared to fuck up the guy's shoes, and then that led to a whole bunch of other things like. More and more people kept wanting me to draw, but I was still, like, underselling myself. I was doing custom shoes for, like, $25, whole little drawings and whatnot. And
that's a good point, then. Because, like, with us getting into photography and stuff like that, we don't know how to price point ourselves. So, like, when we start doing shoes and stuff, I feel like we're also going to fall into that same category of, like, underpaying or underselling ourselves.
Exactly. It's hard.
I don't know, because we can be taxing.
Wait, a little bit. It depends on
if
who.
If anything, I feel like we're going to overprice and underprice.
You think so?
Yeah. No, I don't think. Your work.
I don't think we're going to. Nah.
We're probably going to look at somebody else's and be like, okay, the same thing.
Okay, so, good thing
you could look at different things and, you know,
$500.
An idea of how much to charge.
Talk to me. Talk to me. All right. The white over here gonna pay $600 for a 15-minute shoot. All right, which is good, but we ain't nowhere near that ready. Nowhere near.
For a photo shoot.
But damn, you think so?
For my birthday photo shoot. For this one, I paid, I think, $200. I got 10 pictures like edited.
That's it.
And then I paid extra for more pictures. And like I said, I don't like, even with my tattoos, I don't bargain or try and knock people's prices.
You only got 10 pictures.
10 photos. That's what I was talking when I was talking to our manager about like wedding photography. I was like, I was asking her like, cause she's planning a wedding. I was asking her how much is the photographer. She said like 1,000, 1,500 for 4 hours and like only a few hundred photos and stuff. In my head, I'm like, damn, we about to be 5 people deep at our wedding. Like we finna have.
You take like what?
Almost. Well, if it's all day shoot, probably gonna be around 2G.
You take that by yourself. I'm gonna take about probably 600.
Yeah.
Dan's probably.
Just like you gotta. There's different packages you go offer. You feel me? He also he gave me with that. I had 2 different outfits. I had a backdrop. I had props. I had stools. Like different things. Obviously, he had a fixed location for his studio, so it may be a little.
So it's more of like a platform too for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's what we really gotta get.
Yeah.
If once we get our office, we need to have a studio area too for music, photos, and all that shit.
Definitely make a whole bunch of bread off of different things. That's gonna be money. That's gonna be money.
So going back to the story you were saying about custom shoes.
So I was doing custom shoes for the low. You feel me? Like just trying to get myself out there. Obviously, there was a couple other artists in the school already doing them, and they were older than me, and they were on the football team and popular. And not saying I wasn't popular, but I ain't have that kind of connections. You know, once one football, player gets one thing, then all of them, gonna support in comparison to a girl you don't know doing something and popping off. So that's how that started, and I continued with the customs. Well, I still do customs to this day. I just picked up tattooing, but I didn't expect myself to get into tattooing. So I was just customizing out of my garage in my parents' house. Just working, had a table a little bit smaller than this, like probably like that from the end, black, and a tripod. Or I would put my phone on top of something and record myself like that and make content. I had a couple of videos go viral. I painted the Uzi logo, not logo, but like the album cover for when he dropped it was the little, the yellow haired one.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember the album name.
I know what you're talking about.
But I did that on a dollar bill, and that blew up. That was my first time of my business page blowing up, but I didn't gain a lot of followers from it. I started networking with little things, like going through third-party sites on Instagram to sell my stuff. But obviously with that comes, taking profit. They would always take their cut because they're giving me the exposure. I'm just, selling my products. But that was the main start, like hats, custom shoes, outfits. And then from there, I started working with my nail tech at the Girl House. Shout out to them. But they let me work and chill in there. So I was with a whole bunch of business-minded women. It was a studio, it was a storefront, but it had multiple, suites. So it was a lash tech, a hair tech, a makeup artist, a nail tech, and someone that did waxes. So it was constantly around women of power, women of, business, inspiring. You feel me? I already had the hustle. I just didn't know the legal stuff behind it. And so being around that, being every day, like, being involved in it, it definitely helped base, like, my background knowledge and help me shape to where I am now. Because when I left working from there, I just went back, you know, painting at home and doing it, or what I got to do in the garage. But it wasn't really kicking, it wasn't really popping. It was just, I'd get some orders, I wouldn't get some orders. I would get some orders, I wouldn't get some orders. But I was self-sustainable of that for sophomore, junior, senior, and then that was 2019. So then 20 and 2021. So I just got hired at a job in Brandon Mall. So this is my first 9-to-5 in a couple years. Like, I worked at Target senior year for seasonal, but it obviously it didn't last, and it didn't really, that money wasn't really coming to me anyways. Like, it was,
Mhm.
you know, handling other things. So I didn't really get any self-gain from that and didn't really, you know, get to invest into my business. Versus now, I get to invest all of, you know, my 9 to 5 profit into my business. But I started tatting myself when I was 13 as well. My uncle bought me a tattoo machine, and I don't know what they thought I was going to do, but I tatted myself. And from my fingers, my hand, my foot, my hip, my other hip, this whole bunch of little small things. But then that machine blew up on me. So after that machine blew up on me, I stopped.
And she was going crazy.
Yeah, I was just doing little things. I didn't tat anybody else. I just tatted myself with that machine. Like, that machine never touched anybody else but me. But then I was hanging out with this guy that I was talking to for a little bit, and he wanted to go smoke with his homeboy, and I'm like, I don't really want to go. But I went, and we sit and talking, chilling, smoking, and somehow the mention of me wanting to tattoo came up, and the guy had a tattoo machine, and he flat out gave it to me. I offered him customs in return of it. I offered him artwork. He didn't want anything. He didn't want money, no art. He just gave it to me. And it was, you know, it was a raggedy little coil machine, something he probably got off of Amazon, or you know, something that's not professional, not technically safe to use on skin. But that's
Something.
what I did.
Yeah.
I used it on skin. My first tattoo on someone else was my homeboy, with no gloves and acrylics, probably like that big.
Damn. Oh my god.
And it was a hand tat. It was a star right here. It wasn't bad, but from there I was like, maybe I could do this. So started taking, you know, little appointments when my dad wasn't home because he didn't want people in the house. Because this is around COVID time. This is like the beginning of COVID. So my dad didn't really want people in the house.
That's a good time to do it.
Exactly.
The places are starting to close down and shit.
It is a good time.
So you were in perfect time too.
Yeah, so it was little things, tatting off of a futon in my garage. And then from there, I tatted this one girl who then invited me to tattoo out of her house. I tatted her pretty much, didn't finish the tat, and we was going to finish it another time. We had linked up again to smoke, and she introduced the idea of me teaching her how to tattoo and turning her apartment's extra room into a tattoo studio. So I'm like, bet, you know, my dad doesn't want me tatting out the house. You offering me a spot, you cool. I thought you was cool, you feel me? Like,
Oh, yeah. Damn.
we got into it, you feel
You
me?
throwing smoke,
So-
god damn.
Hey, that's fine. Hey.
Yeah.
She's
It
speaking the
is what it
truth.
is.
She's speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mess with you.
Can't hide the truth. It is what it is. But so next day I started bringing all my stuff to her house, get to tagging up the walls, bringing all my stuff in, and the next thing I needed was a tattoo bed. So I went on OfferUp, found me a little $100 tattoo bed, and she was like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "Clearwater." I can't drive, so she offered to take me there. So boom.
Damn, Clearwater.
Yeah, she took me to Clearwater. We picked up the bed. Next day, I started taking appointments. You feel me? I got a tattoo bed. I got all my stuff. Why am I not going to start taking appointments? So from there, it was a couple different things on why I stopped working at her house. So one of my first clients was 2 little white girls. Yeah, you know, we chilling, smoking, having a good time. I'm tatting them, and one of the girls,
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
had asked if they could have their plug pull up, and I said, you know, it's not my house. You feel me? Like, you'd have to ask her, and she had told them, yeah, knowing that it bothered her, knowing that she didn't really want him to come. You feel me? It would have been, you know, cool with me. I had my own stuff to smoke. You feel me? So it didn't really affect me, but it bothered her. So that was one of the reasons why she kicked me out from tattooing her house and at her house. So then the next reason was the same guy that I mentioned I was talking to, whose friend gave me the machine. You know, at the time, you know, I knew that if like I needed weed, he'll come and, you know, drop some off. You feel me? I was gonna smoke for free. So me and her chilling after some tats one day, and we both don't got no bread, we both don't got no weed, so we want to smoke. So I'm like, you know, he'll come, drop off some bud, we'll be straight. But she wasn't. Apparently, they had gotten into a conflict that I'm not gonna mention.
Mm-hmm.
And it honestly happened before me, so I didn't really feel like it concerned me either way. And it was just to get weed and smoke. Like, it wasn't like I was inviting him to hang out. I was just trying to get, win-win for us. We get weed, we smoke, we're happy.
Yeah.
But apparently that was another thing that bothered her. And then the last thing was my homegirl from high school had asked me if she could come get tatted. And I was like, heck yeah. She was bringing her cousin along. She had intentions of trying to set me up with her cousin and everything. So since it's, still the girl's house, I asked her, I showed her who's going to be coming to her house, and she didn't want the male coming. Her partner at the time was incarcerated, so she felt like it was out of pocket for me to bring a male client. But at the same time, in my head, I'm like, but you think I'm only going to be tattooing females? Like, that's honestly not going to work. Because not to sound like that, but men tip a little bit more, being that I'm a female, you feel me? So that's going to be losing out on a lot of profit. But long story short, I had asked her, because I was like, oh, well, my friend's trying to put me down with him, and it's her cousin. Like, it's not even like that. It's not to be rude. And I'm high, and she texts, go for it. And I'm high. I interpret it as, go for it, bring him to the house and tat him. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal. And I pulled up to the house with him, and she did not look happy. I went in the room, and she texted me that I had to leave when she was leaving because she was going out. And I had another client coming, so I told her I'll leave after, my last client comes. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I took a deposit, and I told this girl she's getting tatted today, so I'm going to tattoo her. And after that day, like, I tattooed her, left, everything was fine. And then after that day, I got a text. She had told me that she didn't want to be friends, that I could still continue working out of her house, but she did not want to be friends. And me
Ain't no way.
me not having a car, she lived in Temple Terrace, I'm living in Riverview.
Oh, damn, that's a fat
She
drive.
was picking me up to come and tattoo at her house, you feel me? I'm not going to have no way to get there, so I just told her, I'll just, come get my stuff. It is what it is. I told her not to touch my stuff. Did she listen? No, she packed everything up for me. Angry about that, but, just got my stuff and left.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I wasn't really doing anything. I started doing a little stuff again at my house, out of the garage, but it wasn't nothing. So I slowed up with tattoos again, got back into custom shoes, was chilling. Then I went to Ink Villains with my homeboys. My homeboys getting tatted. So I'm over, both my homeboys getting tatted. I'm walking in between, I'm trying to, take mental notes of what they're doing. And I had approached the owner for an apprentice opportunity and got hired. And that also didn't go too well. I worked for about a week.
A week?
Damn. I thought it was like a year.
Like
a few, a while.
Or about a week and a half. Honestly, I can't, it's nothing more than 2 weeks. It was fun. You feel me? I was sitting there in an Ink Villain shirt. I was promoting him, trying to promote the deals that he has, and I enjoyed being in a shop environment, and it was very fun. There was a lot of great artists in there. I was learning a lot on top of the stuff that I already learned from the girl house, like on how to run a business overall. I was learning how to run a tattoo business at the same time, and in a sense learning how to not run a tattoo business at the same time. So you feel me? As an apprentice, you're not just starting tattooing. You're pretty much doing all the bitch work. You're tracing, you're watching the other artists, you're even getting food for the other artists. You do stuff like that. Not saying I did, but that's what, apprenticeship does, because I can't even drive, so it's not like I, did anything. I was really just sitting out the shop, chilling around and looking at their stuff. I really don't know what happened. One day I was told not to come in,
and I seen the whole shop taken out on a party bus and out to eat. And I'm sitting at home watching this, you know, feeling I'm sitting in an Ink Villain shirt. I'm being told I'm a part of the team, and then a picture of the team is getting posted saying I love my team or whatever the caption said, but it's like, so am I not a part of the team?
Mm-hmm.
And my feelings was offended, so I did swipe up, and I was, you know, I was like, oh, so am I not a part of the team? Didn't get a response, but I still came into work the next day. And coming into work next day, I could tell that there was some shocked looks that, you know, I was there. So clearly it was probably discussed. I don't know, to this day, like, I don't know if they talked about it as a group or what, but I was definitely getting looks at from the employees there, not even only just the artists, but, you know, piercers and such. So, you know, I come in on my usual stuff. I put my stuff down. I go to the artist that was showing me stuff today, and I'm just sitting there, and I get a text from the owner. The owner's not even in the shop, but the text is like, you know, getting broken up with through text. It's, you know, hey, like, we don't have the time to teach you how to tattoo. And in my head, I'm just like, what do you mean you don't have, like, why would you pick up an apprentice if you didn't have time to teach somebody? And not only that, but the time that I spent with the owner who had hired me was limited because I was mostly with his artists, not even his, like the other people he had hired, learning off of them. So, you know, I was upset. I started crying. I posted some things on my close friends that, you know, I was like, fuck it, fuck this shop. You feel me? Like, why am I, to me, it's like, it didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. I thought I was doing good. Like, I'm doing everything I'm being told. And then I was then bashed on social media, being called crazy and being told that I'm trash at art and a whole bunch of other very offensive things. Even got a couple of voice messages that were, voice memos through text that were, kind of crazy. I'm not trying to play innocent at all. I definitely, antagonized him back after seeing the post that he was posting. And, my followers at the time, I had 18K on my old Instagram. So my followers at the time, were going and leaving bad reviews and this and that. And it's not even in the sense that I was making them, because I didn't tell anybody to go leave a bad review. If anything, I told them to go leave an honest review. You feel me? Like, I if that's your opinion, like, if people swiping up after me and so get into it, if other people are swiping up with their own altercations and then want to share the altercations because of the situation they see I'm going through, like, I can't stop that. So
yeah,
things happen. But to this day, like, I haven't listened to all of the voice memos. They're still in my phone.
How many did they leave?
Christ.
No, like, it's literally still. I'm not even gonna go this too messy, but yeah, like, and I'm not, like, for when this gets sent out to whoever is gonna send it to whoever, I'm not trying to throw shade, but this is a part of my story. That's my first experience in a shop, and in my honest opinion, it wasn't fair. It didn't even get the opportunity to show my artistic ability. I feel like it was just wrong. I feel like I deserved more than just being told not to come into work and seeing everybody that I'm hanging out with and working with on a daily basis go and have fun and call each other teammates. And I'm just here watching from home.
Yeah.
And then getting fired through text next day.
Yeah, through Texas.
Yeah, that's just OD, bro.
You feel me? Like, it's literally like breaking up with somebody through text, because it's like.
Is this place like a private owned?
How big is this place?
Like, is it
Ink Villains has 2 or 3 locations in Tampa. It's pretty known for its, famous 2 for 20 or 2 for 30, whatever it is.
Is it a franchise rattle or?
It's one guy's business and he has multiple locations.
Okay, yeah. So, like, that's even more fucked, because, like, I understand, like a corporation, like, they doing that, like, they have so many locations and shit like that. But, like, for a smaller business of, like, 3 locations, that's more fucked.
You feel me? Like,
yeah. It's a smaller staff, and it's not like it's a fucking restaurant it's a like you want it to be your career and that kind of shit, and yeah.
I just feel like I was robbed of the experience. So
if you kind of feel like time wasted, because that was 2 weeks of your life also.
And luckily, I didn't have to pay. Some apprenticeships charge you, or some people like make you pay for what you learn, and whatever the case may be. Like I wasn't charging them for it. Like they wasn't charging me for anything. It was really like honestly, it was really fun. Hanging out, learning, being around cool people. There's great artists in there. I'm still friends with most of the artists that worked in there, but I'm banned from Ink Villains. Yeah. So
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, because I took off the shirt and threw it on the floor when I walked out. I got in the car in my bra because I was very upset. Then texted me making fun of that. No, thanks for the shirt back. You're welcome. Dust it off and give it to the next apprentice you're gonna kick out. But you feel me? Like it sucks, but it just in the time that I was there, I learned enough to open up my own private studio. You feel me? I learned enough to know what I was doing wrong. I learned.
So yeah.
You feel me? I based my I took the experience, charged to the game. Let's go. So then from there, I started working out of my homeboy's house, and it was cool. You feel me? Like my homeboy didn't really have anything in his living room, so it was pretty much like the living room was my tattoo shop. Now, that is not technically legal or technically like safe. Like even the garage stuff that I was doing is definitely not safe. Yeah. But
I think the living room is a little bit safer.
Yeah, it's more open space and stuff. But in this industry, it is very hard to start. You feel me? Like honestly, shops ask for a large portfolio of artwork in general, payment for apprenticeships or this and that. And while I was there, also it made people were making it seem like it was so much to do before I could start tattooing professionally on people's skin, when it really wasn't. So it's like, okay. So like I said, I'm working on my homeboy's living room. I'm chilling. I'm doing the research on what I need to do to get my license, to be legit with this. Like, if I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep going hard. So from there, eventually my homeboy's lease was up. So, with that comes me having to get out. So I left, brought all my stuff back to the house. Once again, stopped tattooing for a little bit. Was chilling, just doing artwork and making money on the side because I wasn't employed at that time. And I had went down to Miami for my brother's birthday. Had a little fun, relaxed, and as soon as I came back, I had a response to a suite that I had messaged before I left. And the suite was located in Palm River. You feel me? Like, it wasn't too far from home. The landlord was super chill, super nice. Like, it has a Dollar Tree across the street. Got a couple, nice restaurants in the plaza. I'm in a good area. So I walked in, and I said, I want it. Straight like that. I went to the bank, grabbed my bank money, and came right back. Now, the thing about that is I had came with the same girl that had kicked me out the first time from her tattooing. She had messaged me again, wanting to try again, and me being who I am, just wanting to support people and be real. You feel me? Like, I believe in there's not forgive and forget. Obviously, there's forgive and move on. Yeah. Move on. So that's what we was doing, and we was gonna work in a shop together. Like, we was gonna set it up as both of us, but due to a little altercation that happened afterwards, we decided that it would be the best if we didn't. And me being the one that found and contacted the landlord, I decided, well, not to say that I decided, but I felt like it's only right that,
you get it, yeah.
I stay there. So that, that happened. So from there, came the next couple steps. I got the location. I got to get licensed. So got my, bloodborne pathogens, and then from there I got my tattoo license, and then from there I got my tattoo establishment license. Those are the three main things that you need to and then a biomedical company to pick you up. So I got all that out the way. Really, it's really easy for anybody wanting to get into it. It's really just amount of money and knowledge, learning how to, prevent yourself from STDs and bloodborne pathogens and stuff like that, because that's really why people don't want people tattooing out of home or out of it, because there's exposure, you feel me? You're constantly dealing with blood, you're constantly dealing with bodily fluids that could get you sick. So, looking back as a tattoo artist now, I definitely wouldn't be doing things the way I was before. Like, I didn't have the proper disinfectant, I didn't have the proper materials. I didn't have the proper, I was just, fucking around with a tattoo gun because I thought it was, cool. But now it's like, I'm licensed and I see what I done wrong. So I got my shot back in July. It's been, 6 or 7 months since then? I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
I don't even know.
July?
Yeah, July 2021.
Nah, it's been like...
I'm not
7.
even gonna try.
It's been 7.
7 months. So I've been a studio owner, even though I rent. I call myself a studio owner because it's mine. And yeah, I built that whole bitch by myself. My daddy wouldn't let me use his tools. I ordered tools. People wouldn't come and help me put stuff up. I put it up myself. So, started like that, moving. Then it was like, okay, I got everything. I got a location. I'm licensed. It's just advertising. Now, I had blew up a couple times on TikTok. On my main page, as I mentioned before, I had 18.7K. So it was like between friends that genuinely wanted to, come and support me, and then strangers that thought, my story was cool to the extent that they seen and just wanted to support me. I was getting little things, but I'm just now starting to push myself. Like 7 months in, I'm just now starting to push myself to doing half sleeves. Not even half, but half. Like little sections. I'm still, honestly learning. If I could do it all over again, I definitely would have wanted to get into a shop and learn firsthand from an artist and, go the old-fashioned way that everybody praises. But it just, after being kicked out of 2 spots, even though one wasn't a tattoo spot, but it's like after being kicked out and, you constantly feel like people are taking what you want to do away from you, you get tired of it. So I got my own shit. You feel me?
Make your own path.
Exactly.
So now I'm, self-taught, YouTube education, you feel me? Like,
yeah, you got everything. I
I'm
really
just
do.
trying to make that work, and then it's, I got my LLC, I'm licensed. You can look me up on Google. Like, it feels good. Like, I got my shop at 19. I'm 20 years old. And
yeah. We gotta get on our P's and Q's.
I'm 18.
Yeah, fuck you. All right. Yeah.
For me, or at least as a woman, I feel like, I'm doing really good. You feel me? I'm not out here. I'm 20, no kids, sole business owner. You feel me? I'm getting filed a 1099, not a W-2. Like, it's I'm very humble, but I'm very proud of myself at the same time.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, even though I'm new, I'm still trying to help other artists as well. Like, I have 2 other people that I'm currently helping and, showing them what I'm doing, and they're showing me what they're doing. We're just learning together because this industry is so hard to get into.
Yeah.
So, and then on top of that, as a female, it's hard to get into. You're not really taken serious sometimes. Unfortunately, a lot of the times men hit you up to help because they want to sleep with you. And I've been dealing with a lot of that. A lot of people will message me and, oh, come to the shop, or come do this and come do that. And then it's like, oh, do you want to go smoke? No, I have my own weed. I could go smoke by myself. Like, I want to learn. I want to work. So that's really what I'm dealing with now, is people taking me serious and seeing that I am about business, and I'm not just, a pretty face or a nice body to look at. You feel me? I'm trying to do something with my life. I want to make this a career. I want to make this for real. Like, technically I'm a professional, but I feel like I need to be more professional. Like, I want to get on a different scale, different level. So I'm making my way there. It's, pretty cool. Like, I've renovated my shop a couple times. Like, I redid the floors. I did everything in there by myself. Like, I did a little TikTok series, and every video you see me by myself. Most I get was like a ride here and there to IKEA or to Walmart from friends, but everything in there I did myself. So I am very proud of myself.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's fire.
So that's really, you know, the most of it. Like to now, like I said, I'm working a 9 to 5 at Brandon Mall, and I'm, you know, clocking out at 5, taking a tattoo at 6:30, finishing the tattoo at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and then repeating it. So I'm exhausted, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I forgot tattoos take that long. I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't, like, not, it takes long, but I take longer because, you know, I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
So every step of the way, it's like, okay, I could bust out a small tattoo 15-30 minutes, but I just did a big dragon on some girl's arm. That took me 4 hours. You feel me? 4 hours after a 7.5 shift, I'm dead by the time, you feel me, I'm home, smoke a blunt, take a shower, I'm out. There's nothing else. So, you know, it's a little.
Hey, at least she got set schedule.
Yeah, literally, wake up, go to work, clock out, go to work.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know, it's hard, but I know there's an outcome in all of this. I know that I'm, you know, gonna be something, and I know some people may be offended or wanna, you know, start drama after this video is posted, but it's honestly, I came to, be content with my story. Like, I was angry and mad that I felt like I was being taken advantage of. I felt like I wasn't being treated right. Like, I felt like I was a very good person to everyone that I've, you know, been involved with. So for me to constantly be kicked out or pushed around, it hurt. You feel me? But I learned a lot, like I said, and I know how to address myself, and I know what kind of businesswoman and shop owner for when I open a bigger shop in Tampa
I was
as
gonna
well.
ask,
I know how I want to
Run your own
treat
stuff.
my people, my employees. I know I want to have my clients and everyone come in, and how I'm gonna treat them. And like, you really get what you give. You feel me? So I've been trying to help out as much as I can with any small business that messages me, or any aspiring tattoo artist that messages me, and show them what I did. Because like I said, after working at Ink Villains, I was messaging tattoo artists and like, oh, how did you do this and how do you do that? And I get hit with $300 classes, $300 classes, $400 classes. And I'm not saying that's wrong, because by all means, charge for your knowledge. Like, you took them their own route to figure out their skills and their techniques, and I understand not wanting to give it out for free. But me being new and trying to afford all this stuff, like, just to get there, and then having to pay like a $300, you know, fee for this and that, it's not really my best interest. So I just kind of been winging it. But I mean, it's going pretty good. I have a revenue so far of like $8,000 since July. Off of tattoos and, you know, little customs and stuff. But you know, I'm still learning. I'm 20, so by 25 I'm probably gonna be a beast, honestly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like,
have your own place and shit.
I plan on having a huge shop, a shop that I could smoke in. You know, I want to own a whole building. I don't even want it to be a storefront. I don't want to pay nobody bills besides, you know, my Tico, my water, my garbage. I don't want, like, that's another thing, because a lot of people ask me now, like, oh, why don't, you know, you got clientele, why don't you just work in a shop? Why would I do that when I keep getting kicked out, or when I keep getting, you know, getting half-assed experiences? Like, I'm not, nothing's out there. Not to say that another shop couldn't take me in and it'd be amazing, but it's just not what I want to do anymore. I don't want to be under, you know, somebody else's dictation. I don't want to all that.
Would you make the same, like, how would that work? Since you have your own place, all the money that you get is directly to you. Now, like, say you worked at another tattoo and you had your clients and stuff, how does that money differ?
There's two ways people do it. That people charge booth rent. So there's some people that charge, you know, rent every week, or rent at the end of the month for every week. And then there's, you know, at Ink Villains they do 50%. So 50% of every tattoo you do, the shop gets. Now, consider my minimum is 50. My minimum is probably like that big. So even if you my homeboy, you come into the shop and I'm telling you 50, I'm only getting $25 of that. So that's another reason. Like, I get 100% of my profit right now. So why would I want to subtract that on top of that, like I don't know if I could even accept tips in somebody else's shop or anything like that. Like I get decent tips. Like I did a flash sheet day for $13 tattoos and ended up leaving with $600. I left the shop at 3:00 in the morning, but
hey, money's money.
Exactly.
I made that much money off of small tattoos. And not only that, I got more practice on skin. I got more practice with different colors, with different shading styles, with different tattoo styles. So everything is worth it. This Valentine's Day, I'm actually doing $14 tattoos. So I plan on staying at the shop and getting at the shop at 9 a.m. and staying there until probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning again, and then clocking in at 9:30 the next morning. Is going, very excited for that.
Yeah, nah. Oof.
Yeah.
And that guy for real.
Yeah. I feel like your story, like you had your downs and stuff, but you also learned a lot from it.
Most definitely.
From our point of view, or from our story in a way, we haven't, like we've done some stuff, like we started from somewhere, but I feel like we haven't had what other people have, like the super downs.
Hardships are gonna come. You're gonna, like I wasn't licensed within the first couple months of my shop, and my landlord realized that, and obviously her comments made me get my license faster. But you feel me, like I hit roadblocks. Like my neighbor renters, like I smoke a lot of weed, so my odor was bothering my neighbors, and little things that I almost lost the shop that I had just gotten. So it's like I had to reevaluate what I'm doing, excuse me, and adjust things. Like there's also there's times where like I don't get tattoos or I don't get customers, and before I was working at the 9 to 5, my rent's $650. I don't got no tattoos for the week. How am I pay rent? How am I keep the shop? So that's another reason why I picked up the 9 to 5, because until I'm putting out big pieces where I'm making a band in a day off one tattoo, and I could just go home, I gotta have something to fuel the business. You feel me? Even though I'm licensed, I'm an LLC, I'm legit, you can look me up on Google. At the end of the day, it's too many funds for that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's kind of similar to what we want, like with how we are planning our future in a way is like we're doing our like real jobs like plumbing, engineering, and we're gonna use that to fund our business. I know for me, I can say personally, like I want to use that money, start saving, and then retire, like say in the 30s, and then just focus on my brand. And then I don't know what you want to do.
Shoot, I could be 25, 26.
Fuck you. All right.
25, 26 and be done. But I want to get like 5 years experience.
Yeah. I want to at least get like 5-10 years.
5 to 10.
And then hopefully we can just have enough money, or hopefully this business becomes our main business, and then make this our career.
Then we can drop that, have our experience, so if we ever gotta go back to it, we're fine.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways that like even like just having the business name on a platform can help you make money. Like I was getting paid to go live on Instagram on my page. I was getting paid from TikTok. So promotions like that, it's a whole bunch of different ways to make money. Like I don't plan on tattooing being my sole career. Like I also want to take the time to go to school and become a substitute art teacher.
That came out left here. I would have
Yeah.
nodded.
Oh,
that yeah.
Like I plan on opening a shop and just leaving Tampa. I don't want to stay here. I want to leave a shop down here though, and then open up another location somewhere else. Obviously that's a big step, and I'm still in studio level right now, but a girl can dream. But I play 8 instruments, so art and music is something. It's the reaction. Art is something, and music's something that I want to be able to teach people, and especially kids.
She said 8. She said that shit like it was normal.
Well, being me, I was a weird kid, but the
8
is
What 8 instruments do you know?
violin, guitar, ukulele, piano, flute, clarinet, bass, and saxophone.
Fuck you know. Huh? What the fuck you know? Exactly. Me neither. I can hit a desk a few times. Yeah, but damn. Damn, she just shit on us in 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Damn. Damn.
It's like
Continue.
take it as something to inspire you to want to do more. Also, you know, I'm Latina, but I can't speak Spanish. You feel me? Like that's something like and then at work in the mall, I'm a certified piercer. I'm not a licensed piercer, you know. So right now I'm only doing lobe and cartilage, but I had my first deaf client, and that was a very weird experience piercing someone that cannot talk to you, cause they can't hear you. So I had to write down everything throughout the whole process.
That sounds like that's difficult.
While running the kiosk by yourself and trying to sell jewelry and, you know, pierce a deaf person is definitely something. But it also inspired me to learn sign language, so I've been taking sign language online as well as Spanish.
Yo, you're talented as hell. We had some deaf experience at our old job. We had people talk to deaf people that they didn't know they was even deaf.
Oh my god.
It was like damn.
Yeah, rip Fumbi. Damn, she really talked to her like she.
I was writing like I was like, you gotta take care of the piercing. This is what you clean it with, and about this. And you know, she had kids with her too, so it was like a mom and a grandma, and both of them were deaf.
Damn.
And I didn't know that was like, not to say there was a thing or anything, but I didn't know that was possible or something. I don't know if that's genetic.
You know, what happened to gene skipping or nah?
I didn't know deaf was something that could pass on or something. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kids was the only one that could talk to me. And, you know, the kids is like 4 or 5, so
Damn.
all he was saying was, my name is Patrick.
I respect them. Yeah. At least he was honest.
Yeah. His name is Patrick.
And he was speaking facts.
Damn.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
You have a very interesting story. What cousins you had?
I was gonna improv shit, but I don't even fucking know.
I was gonna say, going back to promoting. Let's go back to your TikTok. So you said you're getting close to 1 million views on your TikTok.
So I recently posted a video of me doing some custom lighters that I had absolutely no thought in my mind that it would go viral the way that it has. Like, I've had videos go viral, you know, 20K at most. I'm at 900. Wait, let me check. Because it might have went up in the time being, you feel me? But
you might be seeing a milestone right now.
963.4K.
Damn.
And then my other video blew up as well, so 743.2K. And then 81.2K. And once you get to 10K followers on TikTok, you get paid.
Yeah, the creator fund.
So that's what I was previously getting paid for on my main page, but this is my business page. So my main page, you know, not to say that I'm like out there, like, but, you know, I'm posting, you know, bikini pictures, you know, chilling, smoking a blunt, stuff that I'm not posting on my main page. I mean, on my business page. So it's like the fact that my business page blew up and there's, you know, less chance of this page getting taken down because it's all, you know, business, legal, clean, very, like, I try to keep a very clean image on TikTok, especially because there's so many kids. So it's crazy. And like I'm at what? Let's see. I'm at 9,428 followers. So it's not even that much to go before I'm back getting the creators fund. And I'm, you know, having my page get disabled and having my TikTok get deleted for, you know, violating terms, it sucked. You know, I was kind of depressed, really. Like, I was making so much money off of Instagram and between promos and getting paid for live. Like, I had cashed out $500 just for going live from Instagram.
Damn.
That's why, like, when people say, oh, it's just Instagram, to you, it's just Instagram. To me, it's a whole nother fund. Like, I'm getting paid. People were sending me free products. Like, I was a brand ambassador for a good couple of companies. So I definitely would suggest TikTok and Instagram for growing your business. Post everything, even if it's you just setting up, wiping down the table, little ASMRs, because you never know what people like. And you never know what's going to blow. Like, on top of that, like, keeping track of everything as a business owner is very important.
She brought the portfolio. Yeah, damn. She brought.
So, I keep track of everything that I spent in my shop. Everything that
we gotta get it organized. Though.
it
We
helps.
really do.
And when it comes down to, you know, being a legal business, they need all this information, you know, to file your taxes and get your money back.
Oh, yeah.
They need to know how much you're making, how much you're spending on products and materials. Like, your profit margin needs to be on point. So this is everything.
Damn.
Everything. Even I drew out the layout. Like,
We writing everything down we spend from now on.
I suggest that if my number one tip as a businesswoman is
What else you got? A Glock? Oh.
a Glock. Hey, Glock. But this deletes. This gets wet. It could crack. It could break.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4 iPhones on me right now. I got 4 phones.
Why?
Because 2 of them are broken.
But why keep it on you?
Because they got, you know, pictures and stuff, so I haven't really gotten rid of those. But this is my business phone, and this is my personal phone. So this number is linked to my Apple Pay and Zelle, so that's a public number. Being a female, you guys probably won't have so many weird experiences, having my number publicly on Instagram has definitely been weird. I've had men call me and tell me that I belong to them and that I'm their girlfriend and that they're gonna kill everybody that I'm involved with. Like, there's been some crazy experiences. Yeah. So that being said, I separated my personal number between
That's
business.
Smart. Yeah, I do want to do that though. I want to have a fucking phone at the office.
It's smart. It's really smart.
Yeah, that's it.
But I would suggest writing everything down. This has everything I made, even if it was free.
Yeah.
Everything. This is the beginning of. This is custom, so this is like the first book I've ever wrote everything down in. Everything down in there. Brainstorming my clothing, brainstorming, you know, stuff that's about to drop. Like, I'm about to drop a coloring book for little Latina and Black women with interactive changing hairstyles and poems featuring, you know, some of my friends. Damn. You know, empowering small Black businesses, small artists, small poet.
I don't even know where the fuck to start with that. We just think about merch. Shit, we're here thinking about coloring books and shit like.
It's so much money to make. There's so much money. Look, like.
Damn.
Everything is written down. Everything.
I would submit my game up.
This won't. You know, all this could do is get wet or catch on fire. And if you're responsible enough to keep this away from water and fire, then you're good.
Yeah.
Because from there leads into the fact that I just opened a business account, got a bonus of $3,000 just for opening a business account. I have all my legal documentation in 2 folders. I have my LLC. I have my IRS information. Everything. My business is legal. You can look me up. Like, and it feels great to have all of this. This is. Ooh, I keep hitting this damn mic. The video's gonna be like push, push, push. But this is MV Habibi Customs.
Yeah.
This is. Everything that I made, everything that I've invested in, you know, besides the fact that I don't have a car, obviously that plays into my funds. Lyft and Uber takes up most of my profit, unfortunately. Soon that will, you know, stop. I'm a New Yorker. I never really thought that I would need a car.
Yeah.
So coming down to Florida, you definitely need a car.
Yeah. No, it's not really walking distance.
Yeah.
Or it's a fat ass walk.
It's just been going with the flow, you feel me? Hustling's always, you know, making money has always been my thing. Because I could always sell. Before I got into customs, I was selling art. I was drawing graffiti tags on, like this. Here, I'll show you some of my artwork.
Yeah, we gotta get a business iPad, too.
Business iPad.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's a tax write-off. Every time I go out, you could give me your receipt for Subway, and that's a tax write-off.
Say less.
Like, everything. So I was doing stuff like this on paper, and people was buying it.
Show the camera.
I don't know if people
probably can't see that, but you know.
Maybe it's because it's so like I have more, but like little things like this to make money. Graffiti tags and anything, you know. I was doing, you know, homecoming in high school. People got to make banners. All right, $5 a banner. And I got videos of that on TikTok too. Like, literally, like, anything people didn't want to do, you didn't want to do your art project, I would do it. Well.
Got cupcake.
Yeah, that was a little aggressive right there. I'm gonna show you guys, or when I graduated high school, I had so many junior friends at the time when I was a senior that when they became a senior, and it was like seniors get to decorate Burger King crowns. I made over $200 on my first 3 Burger King crowns.
3?
That's 3?
3.
3.
Because I'm telling you, like, they were full blown decorated. It was crazy. Look.
Here are some homecoming posters I made for some high schoolers.
I was getting paid little things, like doing little stuff. Anything people didn't want to do, I would do it.
Copyright.
Proposals for homecoming or prom.
Be bold. Golly.
A whole.
Damn.
Making money off of DIYs. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I make most of my money off of dollar store items that I paint on. You know, boom, I dropped rolling trays. Rolling trays I get from the dollar store for $1. My first time, I was hanging out with my homeboys. Once again, I got some good friends. I met some amazing people down here for real. But like I was saying, I have some really good homeboys. So, boom, we hanging out. I was like, let's go to the dollar store real quick. I want to see if they have something I seen on TikTok.
Move up a little bit. Yeah, it's moving. It's right there.
So, they had these pastry dishes. I think they were aluminum or some tin. Like it was stronger than like the little things you put in for like a barbecue or something.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They were, decent metal. So, dollar store at the time was $1. It's now $1.25.
Yeah, that shit going up. I know.
Everything's going up.
Yeah.
Taxes is just taking over the world. But yeah, I didn't even buy the first 25. My homeboy did. So a $25 investment. I painted each tray and charged people $25 to $35 for each tray. My profit margin was 1,000, like 200.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Off of dollar store items and spray paint.
Yeah, that's smart. Like buying like my teacher does that. Like he buys like when he wants to make some out of like a big ass jar, he buys like pickles for like $2 versus a $8 jar. It's smart to buy the containments of it and then just either use it or just throw it out and use the actual thing.
Exactly.
Or like
and
the
then,
lube.
Boom, shot glasses as well. Like
No.
You gonna eat the pickles?
Oh no, that's not what he said. You want to repeat?
So we had this idea one time. So we was editing.
Okay.
And when we edit, sometimes we get off track. And
Sometimes, all the time.
All the time. So we was editing. And
But this was before he says it. It was straight business. Okay.
So
continue.
we ended up looking up a ton. Like it was like a big canister. Well, not even a canister. Like it was a big container of lube, but it was a ton of it.
Okay.
And we was thinking about getting small containers.
And selling some lube.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like marinating some like watermelon or some shit in that, making it different fucking
cherries.
You know the things that plugs? I just found out on TikTok that there's people that buy the crust. Buy the crust from your plugs. You could sell anything nowadays. The crust.
What's crust?
Like pus, that dries
like
up.
that dries up like around like when you get an earring and shit like that.
Like I build up dirt.
I never got an earring.
Oh, well, when you have earring or jewelry, like, after a while, you get a little buildup, sweat, bodily fluids, it's not normal to have a big-ass hole you could put your pinky through. So, it's like, wow, you could sell that. There's girls that sell used panties. There's girls that sell toe clippings. There's guys that sell that stuff, too. Like, honestly, if you're broke in 2022, you're lazy. You could get paid off of anything.
That is true.
That is true. We gotta get the shit up.
Yeah, we got to make money.
You guys are doing great though. Like I did not expect to come in. Like Yeah, you messaged me off your page, but I didn't really look deep. Like, I saw the first couple pictures, and they were outside or little pictures of you standing up. I didn't imagine this. Like, this is awesome. This
Appreciate
is
it.
definitely, like, it made me nervous sitting down with these microphones, sitting here, like, it's professional to me. Y'all doing a good job so far.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
bringing me here and letting me have the opportunity to share my story.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was a lot deeper than.
I
yeah,
I
I
knew it was
thought-
gonna be deep, but
Yeah, it got it. Yeah,
yeah.
cause like reading the DM of like the one ink shop, and I was like, damn, I don't know where this is going, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like I said, like, this is not to bash any of them. There's great artists in there. There's great people in there. Great people, piercers in there. The altercation that happened between me and the girl, like, I have no hard feelings about it. I'm not sure how she feels. I haven't talked to her since, but I even considered, like, when I got my new tattoo bed, hitting her up to give her my old one. But I didn't because of, you know,
Yeah, it might spark.
overthinking.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I didn't want to try and get back into, you know, old things. Like, I forgive people too much. I let people back in, and I'm loving. So, 2022, I've stopped that. You know, I'm no longer rekindling things that were toxic for me. And that goes for people and habits as well. So, you know, I'm not trying to do that. I was there to drive. Like, with business, I would definitely suggest anybody, like, you know, finding, you know, not to saying you have to have a reason to go for it because, you know, for me, it's like I just never knew what was next after high school. I'm dyslexic. I never been, like, I was in AP classes, but it's like I was just getting by. I'm going to be real with you. Like,
Oh, I understand. I mean, I was the exact same way.
like, I was like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do good grades, had a good GPA and all that. You know, even took my honors pictures and, you know, did walk the stage and all that. But it's like,
Damn, I didn't get that shit.
I never had any ideas of college. I got into LSU and USF. Never did anything with that. Like,
Damn.
I just
Nah,
didn't
I
want to go to
Tigers.
school.
Yeah, I feel that because I tried community college for like 2-3 years, and I was like, "Fuck this shit," because like I didn't get any scholarships, I didn't get any financial aid, so I was like, and like my thing is, I don't like the college system in a way. So I went to trade. Right now I'm in trade school.
Okay.
For $4,000, I'll be making over 100. So it's a good trade off.
Getting bang for your buck. You
Yeah.
feel me? For me, it's like I just never really seen myself going to college. I didn't really get a lot of scholarships, even though, you know, I did maintain good, grades for the most part. I just pictured myself like somehow, some way being financially stable. Honestly, when it came time senior year where they're having all the colleges and the different schools and the gym and you have to go sit down and talk to people, I walked up to the EMT for firefighting. That was my original plan for after high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, fuck it. I don't know what else to do. If I don't want to fully go into firefighting, at least I'd be a for real EMT.
Mm-hmm.
But got the EMT stuff started, and then I was reading up on the firefighting things and the requirements physically. Like, I'm not the biggest, girl, and, having to carry 80 pounds of
Yeah.
weight and run into a fire and this and that and holding a certain, like, weight of a hose. Like, it just seemed like a lot. And shout out to firefighters for keeping us safe, but I just didn't feel like it was my way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I just stood making art. And then when I got the tattoo machine and actually started touching other people's skin, it was like, okay, I could do this. Because before, it's like, I'd never be a tattoo artist. My dad, my mom, they didn't really support the customs or the artwork. Like, they liked it. Yeah. Like, it was cool. Like, my daughter makes art. Nice. They're posting on Facebook. But it's like, you need to get a real job, Cassie. You need to go to school, Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I feel like that's an old mentality though of like,
art not being a real job.
not art, but like I'm talking about like entrepreneurship in a way. Like a lot of parents are like, oh, you need to be a doctor or a lawyer, all that shit. Yeah. When they like say I wasn't trying to do like art shit. Like if we just did the podcast and we had no money and stuff like that, I bet your parents would be like,
What you doing?
yeah,
Like,
what the
yeah.
fuck you doing? You need to
Like,
get a
it's
real
cool,
job.
But, you know.
Yeah, like,
It's
oh.
not gonna pay the bills.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're dedicated and determined and you get in that groove and consistency and you finally make it, it's kind of, I like that satisfaction of like proving them wrong in a way. Like, see,
Exactly.
anybody can do this.
It's all a part of the law of attraction. You feel me? Anything you can imagine in your mind's eye, if you put forth the energy and the effort and the work to get it, it's obtainable.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
And all the money you invest in, you can get right back out in the
Yeah.
long run.
You gotta spend money to make money. So
Literally, like when I first dropped and got everything from my shop, I literally spent $6,000.
yeah,
I'm over here thinking, damn, I could have gotten a car. I could have done this. People had made fun of me. You feel me? I had dropped so much money into a business and I don't have an apartment. I still live with my mom and I don't have a car. And
I think that whole scenario of like, especially in today's age where like everything's so fucking expensive to live in, and like especially in this market where you ain't like, if you're living by yourself,
it's expensive.
it's
down
expensive as
here.
fuck. It's like having a house for an
Literally.
apartment for a one bedroom.
Literally, like, and so my logic was, if I can't get a 9 to 5, how am I gonna pay an apartment bill? How am I gonna pay a car insurance, car note, car payments? How am I gonna pay for any of that if I don't have a 9 to 5 and I don't have anywhere to do my business stuff? So I did what I felt like was right for my path, and I got a sweet location. I got a tattoo shop. Now I'm working towards getting my car, and then after that we'll be getting an apartment and leaving, home and such. But it all takes time. Like I said, I had people. Twitter had a lot of shade towards me.
Oh yeah, that's Twitter though. Yeah,
Twitter is
Twitter
crazy,
got
but
yeah.
it's just like it was people that I knew in real life taking it to Twitter. But it's like, why does it even concern you? Like, why does my money spending bother you? Like, why is me not having a car disturbing your peace?
Yeah,
like, why is it something to clown about? Like,
they just haters, really.
Or then my biggest things was like when I was doing customs, especially that I can't draw, that people only come to me because of my looks. That art is not a real job, and I need to hurry up and get a real job. I still live with my mom. I don't have no car. Whole bunch of stuff that they was just that's the main thing that people were throwing at me. No car, living with my mom. People only fuck with me for my looks. When whole time most of my clients are women. You feel me? It's moms trying to get outfits for their kids. It's girlfriends trying to get shoes or things for their boyfriends, or guys trying to get stuff here and there. But most of my clients, when it was customs and artwork, were females. So the accusations of me only being liked because of my looks, kind of bothered me, because that's definitely not true. I'm not saying I'm the best artist. I look at my work and in my head I beat myself up. But there's been times where I hated a piece and the client's over here loving it, taking pictures, posting it all over their social media. It's like, it's different. It's definitely different. And I even made a TikTok technically like making fun of those people, because it's like, you told me to get a real job. You told me people only like me for my looks. You told me that I wasn't going to do nothing. And here I am, the sole owner of a business at 20 years old.
Yeah.
Technically at 19. I'm a shop owner and a business owner at the age of 19. By myself. No family help. No family funds. No friends funds. Maybe, like I said, a couple rides here and there. But everything is by myself. And not only as a person, but as a woman, that's big.
Yeah.
Because bitches are lazy. Bitches expect men to take care of them. Bitches expect men to do everything. And I like having my own money. You feel me? I like, the fact that I'm the guy that I'm talking to, you feel me? I could up and go, I'm paying for lunch. You feel me? Like, I don't feel handicapped. I already feel handicapped enough that I got to get picked up and dropped off everywhere. You feel me? Like, I'm not, like, I got my funds. I got my bread. So, it feels good. And that's another reason that, especially young moms, like, I definitely, another business venture that I do want to go to is, like, I do want to start, I don't know if it's going to be, like, a mentorship or maybe just, like, a how I did it or how you could start. Because, like, I have vendors for hair, for lashes. I've helped 2 businesses start up for lip gloss. My best friend started at a skincare line. She's also doing photography now. She's also has an art page. I help her with those. my other business friends, they'll come to me for advice. They'll every time I sit down with a tattoo client, if they tell me that they have a business or something that they want to do, 9 times out of 10 they leave knowing more knowledge than they knew, having a vendor that they didn't know, or having tips. Like I just did an elephant on a girl's arm, and she's a hair tech, and she was like, oh, I want to put my logo on some bonnets. Boom, I have someone, gave it to her. I want a website. She knows somebody that's gonna good with websites. Boom, now I got a website in the works. So like I said, networking, like I mentioned, like with the mural and stuff, like it's cool with me. Like I just like view it like if somebody would have helped me when I started, it wouldn't have been as hard. Like that's as simple as it is, because it was hard. You feel me? Like especially not to get too into it, but being a low income family, my mom not being able to work and provide for the family, and at the time my dad was still in New York, so it was just my my bedridden mother and me and my siblings. I'm the oldest in the house now. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like some people, like even us, like when you compare both our stories, like you had to start from the bottom and work that way up. Like we were fortunate, which we just have to be grateful for that.
Yeah.
That we had, like we split our first camera 3 ways. Like we had resources already that maybe you didn't have when you first started. So it's just a good point of view looking at how other people have made their business.
Yeah, it's and like not even like when I say like having a meaning, like it doesn't even have to be like hardships or get it out the mud, this and that, like
rags to riches and shit.
You don't have to. You don't have to be rags to riches. Like be thankful.
Mm-hmm.
If I unfortunately my parents did not put me in a position to graduate or turn 16 and get a car, or have funds. Like I've never really sat there and asked my parents for money to go shopping at the mall, or just like everything that I have, everything in my room, everything in my shop, I own.
Mm-hmm.
Both these phones, I pay both these phone bills. I bought both of these phones. That iPad I bought. This bag, everything that's in here, I bought. My parents are proud of me now that I'm a tattoo artist. Their dad always wanted me to be a tattoo artist. He didn't like the customs. Like he liked the artwork. Like I said, like it's not like he was dragging it, but he would just you're not doing anything more. You're not doing anything more. But I definitely see more pride from him and like joy from him and in my business because of me being a tattoo artist. And it doesn't stop there. Like I'm in the process of learning how to do laser tattoo removal. I'm also going to become a licensed notary, so I can more income signing consent forms in my shop, and instead of sending someone to Amscott, get their papers notarized, so I could tattoo more minors. Because some minors, they'll be wanting to come, but they don't want their moms there. I still can't tattoo them, without somebody there, without somebody to give me that consent form and have it. There's 2, because when it's a minor, you have to do the Florida State one and a personal shop, like, consent form. So if I'm a notary, instead of, moms be like, oh, no, I don't want to drive around looking for a notary, and even though there's an Amscott across the street from my shop, you could just do it with me here, and I get an additional $10.
You got all in one.
Boom. Yeah. So it's like a jack of all trades, picking up different things. It's fun. Like there's different niche. Like it's called a niche. Having a business or a hobby that you make money off of, that you can make a living off of, and I want to start a YouTube. I'm not the best with talking, and I do get to like cussing and stuff a lot, so it's like little things that I want to work with and calm myself down. I gotta get a camera. There's a whole bunch of different fun things that I want to get into, but definitely like I guess being a business mentor, or just being someone that talks and helps people, because I've inspired a lot of people. Like I get a lot of messages on Snapchat now of people like, oh, you've inspired me to do this, or like my shop like has a whole bunch of artwork from a whole bunch of different people. Like I bought in my shop, I have these big Powerpuff Girls put on canvases, and yes, I could have painted it myself, but it was someone's artwork, and I wanted to support her, and I paid for it. Didn't question her on the price. Didn't try and nag. sent the money. She dropped it off. Boom. I wanted a custom rug. All the big, custom rug people were all booked up, that on Instagram and stuff. So I typed in custom rug on hashtags and found somebody that was a small business. And I messaged her and I got 2 rugs made. I got a Croc rug because I fucking love Crocs. Look at them. I have 14 pairs, but that's beside.
Oh Jesus, fucking!
You're
you're an investor. You're an investor, right?
Yeah.
Why get your $300 Jordans covered in tattoo ink when you could get a pair of $50 Crocs covered in tattoo ink?
Yeah, my Crocs say "fuck you" on the front of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
The Crocs just they speak without speaking.
Mm-hmm.
With the gibbets and all that. Like I love them. Crocs sponsor me.
Tampa got the best people in Ocala.
Yeah,
Tampa
like
got
what
the
we're
best
really
people.
trying to do is like we started our own shit. Like we're trying to get the point of view of other business people, and we trying to support small businesses also.
Tampa is filled with talent, undercover talent. Like I'm a New Yorker. I will never claim Tampa as my home, but it's definitely my second home. I made, some of the biggest decisions and moves for myself down here. Like I said, I don't feel like my customs would have boomed like they done down here because, it's the Tampa swag to have the birthday fits dripped out or the Dickie suit dripped out. That's Tampa. Like I said, New York is hats, maybe a shirt, maybe a couple, paint splatters on the pants, but you're not getting, all the swagged out stuff, like between hairstyles in New York, by the time when I was in New York, it was silk pressed or the bang in a bun or quick little slick pony. I came down here, there's bitches with pink braids and there's bitches with the braids that spiral upwards and all the guys got wicks that stand up. Like I ain't never seen hair stand up.
That's that Florida shit.
That's that Florida shit, you feel me? Like that's crazy. And then being like this is literally there I network with so many, not even only in Tampa, just like Orlando. I have business connections with people in Orlando. Like if you want to sell hair, I got vendors for you. If you want to sell lashes, I got vendors for you. If you want juice, I got a man that sells juice. If you want custom aprons, custom barber jackets, I got people that do that. I got barbers and hairstylist friends. I got braid friends. I got lash techs. I got nail techs. I got hair techs. I got makeup techs. Like,
damn.
I got connections anyway. That all I got to do is pay the price, and I get it.
Now you got the podcast.
Boom.
Hello.
And there's probably like hopefully you guys get to interview more people, like and more people follow from my page when this posts, so that you can network and hear more people's stories. Because like I said, I have a lot of friends, and I do want their stories and business to succeed just as much. So like I said, when I got the rugs, the girl was like, "Oh, you don't have to pay that much," and I was like, "How much do you want for the rugs? Like, come on, let me pay you." Where's the Cash App? Like I have probably over $2,000 worth of work on my arm.
That's fire.
Damn.
I didn't question anybody. I don't haggle prices. I don't.
I respect
can you
that.
cut that down? Like, if you guys told me that I had to pay for this interview, I would have paid out flat. If it was a photo shoot, I would have paid out flat. I don't. I don't want people doing that to me. I still get people doing it to me, but you feel me?
Yeah, I feel like we don't have enough business friends, like business-minded friends, that like we don't know how to value ourselves in a way for like photos and all that kind of stuff. Like you say, we overprice people, but we don't have a price.
That is true.
That's the thing.
And all it starts is making a simple banner and considering everything that you put into it. How much you spend on the mic, how much you spend on the camera, how much you spend on that. How long are you going to be there? How much things are you doing there? Are you getting videos and pictures? Are you getting sound for the videos? If it's HD, high quality, then you
4K.
give them packs.
Yeah, 4K. We all about 4K.
You feel
4K.
me? Like, all that's a different thing. Like I said, like, my homeboy that did my photo shoot, like, he had, different backdrops. He had, his camera. He had the flash. Like, I brought my own things, like the backdrop, like, the balloons I brought. I also had gotten a money, gun off of Amazon. But that's little things like with photo shoots, little investments that, okay, if you want to add the money gun, that's an additional $50. If you want to add the block right there, it's an additional. And people will pay for that. You feel me? It's, it's creative. Nobody wants basic and boring. In Tampa, everybody's trying to outdo each other.
Mm-hmm.
But, they're humble about it for the most part. Or from what I've seen, you feel me? Everybody's on their own drip. There is, the haters that's like, oh, everybody wants to be a lash tag. Everyone wants to be a hair tag. Everybody wants to do tattoos. There's multiple brands of bread for a reason, right? Nobody's buying the same bread.
Yeah.
You might want wheat from Wonder Bread, and I might want whole grain from a different one. You feel me? Like,
they're a whole bread fucking.
You feel me? It's just facts. You feel me? Not.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I know 4 of my homegirls are lash techs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And though I'm loyal to one of them, I support the other ones. I still post their flyers. I still post their, their promotion videos. Or my homegirls that does lashes. Like, when I first started getting lashes, I literally did a mural for lashes. I did 17 hours of LV hand painted on her lash suite. And I got a couple sets of lashes. Lashes are expensive. I usually pay around $190 to $250 whenever I go. Like I said, I don't haggle people. If that's your price, if that's what you think, your work, your time, and your profit margin between what you're spending to get me to look how I want to look, then I'm going to pay it.
Yeah.
Because people are going to pay for what they want. TikTok, non-stop ideas. I got my rolling trays idea from there. I got my shot glass idea from there. I got some new stuff that I'm about to drop from there. You feel me? And that's why I started posting my videos, because it's like, if I'm inspired by other people going to be inspired by me. So.
Yeah, because I know we have our friend does like fitness and stuff like that. And I'm going to do photo shoot. And I also want to help her with her thing and do a like commercial. Like, I want to start doing commercials for like local businesses, or not like local business, but like you type of people, like the small businesses, like doing a commercial for you, like say if you have a website and shit like that.
Why buy big when you go or local? Like on the video of the lighters that blew up, non-stop comments about how you could just go to Bic and order some. So I got angry because it's like, okay, I get that. You could go to Bic and order lighters. But this is why mine is different. On Bic website, you can order 6 lighters for $24.99, but they all have to be the same lighter. And the picture is it's what's the word? It's reviewed. You feel me? If you're a woman and you want to get your man's little freaky little lingerie picture lighter, you're sending that picture into someone you don't know to get reviewed, and it may or not get reviewed. So then you got to deal with the process of getting a refund because your picture was not accepted. While with me, you could get 6 lighters for $21, so I'm $3 cheaper, and you could get multiple different lighters.
Yeah.
Get a picture of your dog, picture of your baby, picture of your cat. All for $3 cheaper, and you're supporting a small business. So I responded to the comments and made my little response video back. Obviously and then I had people saying it looks ghetto and ratchet and low budget. Everybody has their opinion, you feel me? I'm not Bic. I'm not putting out high quality lighters. It was just something I was doing real quick for my homegirl. I posted it and it went viral. Now I made $600 off of lighters and I have 960 something K views on TikTok.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. That's why I just say record everything, post everything. You're going to be your number one supporters until people catch on. It's annoying. And it's funny now because everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Nobody wants to work. But the difference is if you want to do it or if you just want to make money. You can't get it. You can't start a business. I refuse to believe that you can start a business just wanting money. Like, I've had girls come up to me, I want to start tattooing. It looks fun. It looks easy. Okay, I wouldn't say easy. It's definitely fun, but it's also scary. I've had people, I want to start tattooing because I know y'all make good money. That right there is not a good aspect. What about your customer care? Most of the clients that I deal with in tattooing, the tattoo artists don't even explain how you're supposed to take care of it. It's all you gotta do is tell them how to take care of the tattoo, but you're not doing that.
Yeah.
When I have I drew a physical diagram on how to take care of it. I have instructions posted on my wall, and I give out packets of cream. I don't charge for it. I just give it out. Do you have aftercare? No. Oh, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you're going to do once you get home. If you don't have this kind of soap, go get this kind of soap.
Yeah.
Customer care is going to be my number one thing, personally, because customers is how you get good. If you go on Google right now, I have nothing but 5 stars.
Yeah, because if you have tons of 1 stars, they're gonna be like, this is
Nah, it's trash
it's
as
bad business.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I literally posted, hey, if you've had services by me, could you please go leave a review? And I had 22 to 23 positive, all 5 stars, all people saying that I'm good, I'm comfortable, I'm my prices are decent, I work, and then I even had people, my friends that got customs that went, because my name for my shop is Envy's Mixed Media Studio, because I'm not solely a tattoo artist, I'm a freelance artist. I do anything. I'll come paint your house. I'll make you some rolling trays. I'll customize your shoes. I'll give your daughter a birthday outfit. You want me to come to the birthday party and paint the kids' faces? I'll come to the birthday party and paint the kids' faces. This Sunday, I'm gonna be painting at a baby shower. You hear me?
Hustling for real.
Yeah, that
God
damn.
There's
Yeah.
money in everything, and as long as people want it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I laugh back at it. Before I was so mad, so hurt that people were saying like, why? How could people think that people only like my art because I'm pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang, I'm not trash at art. I'm pretty good. I just, my face, I do post my face. I'm not going to not post my face. I want the people to know who they're coming to. But that's not why they're coming to me, you feel me? Coming to me because of my artwork. Coming to me because of my vibe, because of the comfortability, you feel me? I'm a private suite. And it's just inspired me to, even when I do get a big shop, I will have a private back room for just me, and my artists will be on the outside, with their own area. I already have ideas on, having, resellers come and have their stuff in there. I know resellers. I know, people that got bots for the shoes. I know people that got the off-white, the stuff that's like, oh yeah, this statue is like $3,000 because Hypebeast want it. The stuff, little bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have connections with all of that, so it's like, why wouldn't I continue to network and continue to help people out? Like I said, that 17 hours of painting on a wall got me free lashes, but then it also got me 2 other mural gigs.
Yeah.
Which got me income. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Everything has...
Everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like you saying this, like us inviting you on the here, like you giving us the free soundproofing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
You could have left it on red. You could have been like, nah.
yeah.
I've been trying to get rid of it, honestly, but it's like, if you're actually going to use it,
Mm-hmm.
why not?
Yeah. Which we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, what's called? Yeah, we always made we always because when you responded, it was like 3 a.m. We're like, damn, like we wake up to the DM.
It's just so hard. That's one of my biggest flaws as a business person right now. It's just staying I constantly, due to personal reasons, my phone is constantly on do not disturb. I recently had my big brother pass away, and this March is not only his birthday but the anniversary of his death. So it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not trying to get emotional, but losing a sibling is something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. It hurts really, really bad. And I've never experienced, you as a kid, you go to funerals for grandmas or grandpas or uncles or aunts or second cousin that you never really knew, never really had a connection to. I was playing DSI and running around with my cousins at a funeral because I didn't, feel the sadness because I didn't know these people, in comparison to seeing my brother laying in a coffin. It destroyed me. And, like, that's why I feel like I got my studio so fast. I went to Miami to celebrate my other brother's birthday, and I came back, and the first message I seen was my new landlord responding back to me that I could come see the property. Then I got the studio July 3rd, my grandmother's birthday, who also passed away. So it's like, as sad as I was and as much as I wanted to stop after they took my Instagram after my brother passed away, because, he was another big inspiration in pushing me and telling me to keep going, and he loved my art regardless of what other people had to say. Still going, I know he's proud of me. And I know, when I post and I celebrate my 3rd year of being in a fit, because I consider, 2019 my a starting point for my business, because that's when I actually like made a page for it and actually started promoting it. I've been a businesswoman my whole life, but that's 2019 is the year that I started. I made a page and made it official. So it's gonna be my 3-year anniversary on my brother's birthday, March 2nd, and he passed away March 31st. So as sad as I am to go into this month, I'm excited. I'm proud of myself. It hurts, but I can't stop living. I got 4 other siblings to, make proud. I got 4 other people to live on for. I got friends that want to. This is coming from, a woman that was in such a hard place at so many times. Like, if I had shorts on, I have self-harm scars all over my legs. Something I'm not proud of. I am going to get them tatted. But it's been hard. Now, I'm not to be a Debbie Downer or anything. Like you said, some people are, more fortunate. They don't have to go through as many things to shape them into the people that they are. But just being considerate is enough.
Yeah.
Being, like, acknowledging the fact that you come from, enough to be stable is enough. Because you could, walk around and be a big-ass dick. And, oh, well, a lot of spoon-fed people are like that. I don't like being around people that are given everything. People that are spoiled, I don't, the whole people raised off of, pain or struggle versus people raised off of love. They can't really get along. I do and I don't believe that. Because it's all about how you carry about yourself. Because me, like, I came from a negative environment. I could have stood in a negative environment, but I didn't. You can't control what happens to you. You can only control how you react to it. If I allowed myself to feed into depression and feed into, negativity and feed into all the things that was dragging me down, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be the businesswoman that I am today. I wouldn't have, the role model figure that I do for my younger siblings and my friends. And it's crazy because I didn't even see that. You feel me? I look back now and I look at my senior high school yearbook. I didn't have enough money to buy a yearbook senior year. I stapled a whole bunch of papers together and I wanted everybody to sign my papers. So if you had something to say about me graduating or, about me leaving and you felt some type of way, write it on a piece of paper. A teacher seen that and went and bought me a yearbook. I didn't throw away the papers. I just stapled them into the yearbook. And every one of those papers is somebody saying that they know I'm going to be great. That they know I'm going to do things. They know my art's going to go somewhere. And that's coming from a girl that was just selling stuff in school, making a quick buck, trying to, get a little extra money at home for my moms and for me. Like, it's inspiring because it's like, dang, these people believed in me and I didn't believe in myself. And I'm just now seeing again, you don't look at your yearbook really after high school. You put that shit in a box and go about life. I'm 20 years old now. Like, reading that, like, it really made me cry. Messages from my teachers, knowing, like, them saying, like, regardless of where I came from, regardless of the pain that I've been through, they knew I was going to be something, and I am something. In high school, Miss Loomis always would, like, brag, or all the teachers would brag about how this one student got onto the Green Bay Packers. I don't know his name.
Oh, was it Geronimo Allison? Yeah.
Boom. So, like, Miss Loomis especially, she would all like, oh, he would sit right there in that chair and he wouldn't listen to, and look where he got now, listening to us and da-da-da this and da-da-da. Like, in my head, I'm like, they could brag about me like that now, because look at me. Like, I was in that chair and I wasn't listening and I listened, and now look at me. I'm a tattoo, artist. I'm a licensed tattoo artist. I'm a business owner. Mm-hmm. You feel me? At 20 years old, I'm going to keep saying that. I'm very proud of myself.
As you should be.
I want other people to feel that same way, especially young women, especially young moms, because that's one negative thing about Tampa. It's a lot of, babies out of wedlock, and, a lot of women just seem to stop after that. You feel me? I don't believe it. I don't have a kid, so I can't speak from experience, but it doesn't stop. Like, starting a business, if it could change your life, then start it. But don't start it for the ill intention of only making money. Find something you have a passion for. Find something that you like doing. That's what I'm doing with my best friend. You just said photo shoot. My best friend just came and did a photo shoot of me in my shop while tattooing somebody. Boom. Come do a photo shoot of me tattooing somebody. it might not be a lot. You might get 2-3 likes. You know, I don't have my 18K page no more, but somebody's gonna see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was
told
gonna.
her,
Yeah.
come do it again. Somebody's gonna. I got 3 likes on that picture on my page. It's gonna go viral one day. It's going to hit one day. Like I said, my best friend started a skincare line. She stopped that. She started drawing. She stopped that. She started doing makeup. She stopped that. Now she's doing photography and art again. Take your trials and tribulations, because you never know. This might be a thing. Then you might be shooting videos for Jack Boy and freaking Gucci. Who knows? Or taking pictures of whoever else.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole bunch of different things.
Mm.
So I would just say, like, keep going the way you guys are, because you're doing good. This is a great setup. Very professional. Never had a real looking microphone in my face before. So, you know, it's a first for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And with that thought, I think that's a good way to
And yeah.
end it off.
That's-
Yeah.
It's been a very
Very good episode.
deep, inspirational too, from the business standpoint.
Yeah. If you didn't stay the whole way through, then you're missing out.
If
Yeah.
you didn't, you got bored of me talking. I'm a chatterbox, but you know, I guess it's in a good sense.
Oh, yeah.
If it inspires people.
It's not like you were spitting bullshit the whole time though. So like you were speaking facts the entire time.
Yeah.
Psst, young boss shit. You ready?
Damn. Oh no, that's all. I'm you got it.
We gotta get our shit up. That's all I'm hearing now.
Yeah.
We gotta start
Even now, I
somewhere.
feel that same way though. Like when I see other people, like I've seen people like on TikTok. They're like, "Oh, I'm 6 months into my apprenticeship, and they're doing whole thigh pieces." Like I'm technically, this is my first year, like a solid year of me tattooing. I'm still, you know, just now getting into big pieces. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I could do more. I could be pushing myself more. But at the same time, I give myself credit. You know, acknowledge the fact that, you know, you came far. You didn't, like you said, you had 2 folding tables. It's a nice little sturdy table right here. These is real microphones, not no, you know, cheap little Amazon things. This is real. It's legit. So be proud of yourself. Be humble.
Yeah.
But, you know, reach for, you know, Pop Smoke said, reach for the stars, aim for the moon. What?
Yes.
You at the stars right now, but you trying to get to the moon.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh.
You feel me? It's in the bag. Y'all got this. And there's plenty of people in Tampa that all you got to do is just get it go. Boom. I'm going to put y'all in connection to my homeboy, LJ. He's a mobile barber. He does some fire stuff. Boom. You do a photo shoot for him. You get some videos of him. Boom, boom, boom. He's a man of his money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to speak of his pockets, but, you know, y'all could work with y'all, you know, y'all could work out your deals and stuff, and that's promotion for both of y'all. He gets some fire barber pictures, and y'all get his exposure of him promoting y'all. Same thing, he has friends with clothing lines, with zip-up hoodies and cool stuff. Every day, somebody's trying to come up with clothing line. You got Brat 2 Society, you got Trap Scars, you got Saucy Status, you got, like, I'm just name dropping, like, that's 3 off of people. Like, I've done business collabs with so many people. I've done, for Brat 2 Society, she ordered 30 rolling trays. She flat out, I told her $300. She flat out cash out to me. I was looking on my phone like, I was like, she legit about this. I literally sat there and I painted the same tray over and over and over. And that's a collab. You feel me? Collabing with businesses down here is going to make you that. And I would suggest going out to the club. This right here, it's called a popple. I got it off Instagram, but if you tap it and you open it up, load, all my socials come up. So you're drunk in a club, you know, what's your Instagram, what's your this and that. Tap of the phone, you got everything.
Cool. Yeah. That's smart. I know with our photography, I send some people, and there's one guy on YouTube. He has a little like flip book with his photos and stuff, and it's like this big. So it's not like it's a big ass portfolio. It's something that he can even hand out to somebody.
Hey,
Just
yeah, I need to get something like that with my tattoos. See, you just gave me an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was only like $18.
Boom. Boom. Like, oh, and then business cards. Like, I used to think.
Yeah, business cards is another one we need too.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
good until I really realized.
If we started this shit when I was in high school, because I made business cards for my classes, bro, we would have had like 10,000 of them.
And
Just
you
lined
don't even
up.
have to have a lot of information on it.
Yeah.
You can take your Instagram barcode and post it on that and just give it out. At the mall, I network. Like, I'm so grateful that I got this job because it's constant networking. I met a tattoo artist that was closing up. He gave me a whole bunch of stuff. I met a business worker for Instagram, and she's helping me get my Instagram back, hopefully. I met a business accountant that recommends going with who I am for my business taxes and this and that. Like, constantly, and I would go outside. Or, like, while in the mall, a YouTuber came up to the kiosk, and she was, like, handing out little... you could tell she printed them from Walgreens, little photos of her, and then her Instagram label, her handle for YouTube, her Snapchat. And then when I got off of work, I seen she was still doing it. So I was like, come here. Sat down with her, I talked with her, and I was like, you should start doing this and that, try and get this out. Like, she was like, I'm scared, like, I don't know how to approach people. And you're doing a good job, you feel me? Or a guy came up to me, he was like, hey, I'm in this selling job, and I'm supposed to be practicing going up to people and talking. So if you could, give me some, critiquing on how I'm doing it. I sat there with him for a couple of minutes, and I was like, you're doing a great job. Like, don't beat yourself up on being anxious. Like, you're doing good. Keep going. Like, it's so, those little words and little experiences that you have with people mean so much. And I'm just now realizing that, like, I get so many messages on Snapchat from people I don't even know, of people saying that, I inspired them to do this, and that, or, I motivate them. Even the girl that I got the rugs from, she was like, how do you stay motivated? How do you keep going? Like, how do you stop artist block? Shit, I don't even know. But, I got to drive for it. I like that money. I like, I like being comfortable. Just don't get too comfortable. Always want more. Always keep going. I could talk for hours about this. Business is like, because it's just, that's another thing. I just didn't know that there was people that aren't business minded. Like, I would sit down with friends, homegirls, and I would spit out different ideas. And they'll look at me with a blank face. Like, they're lost. And it's just like, some people just really, there's business school for a reason. I always, like, whenever people tell me they're going to business school, I look at them, I'm like, why? Like, economics pretty much taught you, if you took it, I took AP economics, so if you took it,
that's a regular.
You get the basic just of how, the business world works, and how, money goes into the, government, and how taxes work, and yada yada that, all that. So from that, and then witnessing, the ladies in the girl house having to pay taxes and having their tax guy come, and I actually went to the same tax guy that they were using. And not only that, I supported him and posted him. He gave me a discount. He didn't have to, but he hooked me up with a discount. So it's benefits of networking. Just get outside, go outside, promote, make banners, make flyers, leave them in Walmart, leave them here, leave business cards here. I take Lyft everywhere, and every time I get in a Lyft, I leave a business card. It's to the point where one of my homegirls off Instagram got in a Lyft, and they seen my business card and took a picture and was like, look what I found. I was like, yeah, I'll be leaving them there. Leave them in the side
smart.
of the door.
Yeah, that's smart.
Or I'll throw them in the bag. If people seem like they're in a rush in the mall and they're not trying to really talk, I'll just throw them in the bag. If I have the time, I'll, pitch in, I'm a licensed tattoo artist. Oh, I do custom shoes. Oh, you looking for this? I got you. You feel me? Little things like that. Like, it really helps. Sneakerheads, see if people want to do photo shoots. Models, only fan girls, ask them if they want to do photo shoots. I'm not trying to undersell your stuff, but drop discounts. You feel me? Discounts is what gets their attention. I have friends that have never gotten tatted with me, but since I'm doing flash sheets and doing $14 tattoos on Valentine's Day, they plan on coming. That made me think my own things about them. But at the same time, at least they're coming, they're gonna support. But it's like some people really won't jump until they see a little flash sale.
I work in the restaurant industry, and there's a lot of people that are in senior year, and I've had 3 people came up about senior photos, Because I know like the big mainstream companies be spending like that's a lot of money to do it, but I can do it for budget, like $50 a pop.
Boom. And then boom, you come into play. You order one of the backdrops. You have me come in and paint the backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
That's custom. Nobody else in Tampa is gonna have that backdrop. You don't even have to do it the paint way. I could design it, and then you can order it and get it, have it printed out as an actual business thing. Not a business, an actual backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. With that, like I said, the money machine. Finding a small business to work with for ladies. When women come in, if they, I forgot my lashes. Oh, well, here's whatever's business lashes. If you want to purchase one for whatever the price may be, boom. Now you're supporting someone else and you're making a little bit more change because you have that. Props is really good for videography. There's really so much you can do, like, and that's popping, like the little edits of the little lights going on, neon lights going on people, like trendy things, fighting, like jumping on trends that's a big thing. That's a really big thing. And then also showing your face, showing that you're a human. Mm-hmm. Understanding, you feel me? A lot of people are very fond of the whole late fees and the cancellation fees and the this and that fees and this and that fees and this and that fee. I don't do late fees for tattoos. I have people constantly, I'll pay a late fee. You're good. Get here safe, get here fed, and get here when you can. Like, I'm not, unless I'm like really stressed out the day to the point where I'm like, okay, well, I'm kind of on a time crunch. I don't, I don't bug people. Yeah. It's all about like your character. You feel me? You got to give people a good experience to want to come back. Like, if you go to a barbershop and you get your hair fucked up, you going back?
No.
You go to the barbershop and the niggas talking shit about the nigga that just left, you going back?
Fuck no.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you know when you leave, they bashing you.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. Tampa's full of drama. It's like every other day I hear of different shops or salons of hair techs or lash techs or makeup techs. And it may just be, women, but of talking shit or spilling the tea, you feel me? Little stuff like that. I make it like there's a camera in my shop. And I have a sign that says, smile, you're on camera. So it's like, I'm very clear of, everybody, I'm here for a tattoo. It's tattoo therapy. I don't really want you hear you bash, blase, blase. It's therapy. Talk your shit, fuck my baby daddy and fuck this nigga and fuck that hoe. But at the same time, it's not to the point where it's like, oh yeah, Envy shop is the drama house, you feel me? You come in there, you get a tat. It's good reputation. Like, that's main thing. Yeah, 2 young men, you feel me? It may be a little bit different, especially with getting women clientele. But boom, I'll do a photo shoot with you guys, promote you guys, try and get people to, women to see. That's another thing. When I did that photo shoot, it's lingerie. That was a G-string in the back. I'm a slim woman, so I told the photographer straight up. I was like, shout out to No Limit Photos. I told him straight up, like, I don't want to take any pictures from the back in this one, because I don't like how I look. But not only did he take that into consideration, he was gassing me up. Mm-hmm. That's another thing with these things. Especially with photo shoots, you want to make everybody feel comfortable. You want to make them, like, I'm not, try not to be a creep or make people feel weird, but, you'd be like, yeah, like, okay, you eating that shit, like, ooh, like, hype them up, you feel me? Get them a little something to come back to, like, oh, yeah, I want to go back to him because he made me feel good about myself. I love the pictures. It's good quality. It's good times, you feel me? Like, that's what's going to bring people back. That's going to give good aura. Oh, I got a photographer. He's great and he's super chill. Because that's every time, like, I get a recommendation with somebody, it's like, oh, yeah, she's great. She's fire. Like, we could literally sit here and read my reviews on Google, and all of them are of sweet things. And it's not like I bribed people to do it. Yeah. I did ask people to go leave reviews, but they're all good. Yeah. I didn't tell people to go leave 5 stars. I said, go leave an honest review about your experience. And all of them been good. So I'm very happy with that. Now, I'm not saying I won't, I know there's going to come a day where I get the negative review and I'm going to have to deal with that. I'm not really ready for it, but I'm trying to be ready for it. As a businesswoman, I have had mistakes where I've, gotten into with clients. I've said some things, the New Yorkers come out of me. I've gotten disrespectful. I do regret a lot of things, situations that have happened, but you're human. Don't
Yeah.
beat yourself up about too much stuff, but be safe. You feel me? Realize, do everything right. I know you guys aren't doing anything like technically like harmful or something that you guys could necessarily get sued for, but like with me, like when I was tatting without license,
Yeah.
like I was very precautious on how I dealt with people because I knew that all it took was one call and I could face charges. I could face this and that. Same thing like with lashes or nails. Is if you're doing that wrong and you know, put somebody in a negative space, all it takes is one call.
Yeah.
So something to be mindful of. But y'all in a good industry, really. There's a lot of, you know, I had the opportunity to go meet Drew Filmed It, but I didn't go. I should have. I do regret it because I would have met Uzi too.
Damn.
I slipped because I could have got my Uzi dollar signed, but I couldn't. But boom, at the same time on that other page, I was networking. I talked to Chef G, Jack Boy, Ron Suno, Shorty, No Cap. Yeah, they did approach me because of my looks. I can't lie. But that didn't stop me from, oh yeah, here's my business page, trying it. Did they cop anything? No. But I tried. They seen my page.
Showed initiative.
They responded. They tapped it. Chef G liked my, you know, when I was like, oh, I gotta promote my business. He said, as you should. You feel me? That made me feel good. You feel me? That he is a knowledge. He knows that I do art. You know, free the guys. Hopefully, you know, gets out and cops some stuff. But you feel me? Like, it's the fact that I tried.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many, and then boom, you got T9, he's local. You got Duda, he's local. You got all these aspiring rappers. Shoot, start doing music videos.
Yeah, so we just did a
Open mic.
mic with our friend James. Shout out Probably Chill. And then we had our friend Charles that helped us. He got a collective called Barely Legal, which they have a show this Friday.
Okay.
Pop out. And
Fucking everybody.
so yeah, music, I think that's been our, like, connection wise, that's where most of our stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
But we do want to branch out to, especially like with photography, car community stuff, businesses, all that shit.
Plenty. I got plenty. My best friend has a 1999 MR2. Boom. Damn. Pictures of that. Like, the car scene is crazy right now. It's a little hot, especially in Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa.
Unfortunately, because some kids came and, you know, I've been at the, you know, the one that they got into the chips and started throwing all the chips out the trucks and stuff like that. I don't like going to, but like meetups where
I like
it's
the
really
chill ones.
Yeah, where people are
like
posted
Cars
up
and
with their
Coffee
cars.
is pretty chill. I like them chill, like during the day ones. Once it turn night in Tampa, that's when that shit goes crazy.
Yeah.
But still, like, get those videos, go outside, get those nightlife, walk e-board.
That's what we've been. I want to start doing like street photography with like getting a GoPro strapped on my chest and like taking
make
photos.
A little sign, shoot tips.
Yeah,
you know, $5 a photo, real quick, boom. Network stuff like that. It's gonna kick. I promise you. There's a lot of photographers in Tampa. There's a lot of people down here doing it. Find your own wave with it. Boom. I did for No Limit Photos. I designed his logo. So now every time I get my pictures done by him, it's my own artwork being the watermark. That's fire. My homegirls go to him. My artwork is their watermark. That's fire. You feel me? It's promoting me at the same time. And, you know, I get to see my bitches look like a bad bitch. Like, why wouldn't I want that?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit. There's a whole bunch of pluses. Man. Tampa is just filled with Tampa talent. Tampa talent. That's another thing. Tampa talent on what's it called? On Facebook. I joined them. I was promoting my stuff through there. That's how I found, you know, certain people. Asking Instagram, interacting with Instagram, posting. Using hashtags isn't, you know, as good for the algorithm as it used to be, but it helps. Tampa 813, Tampa car meets Tampa, this and that. It's local. Someone's gonna click on it. Then you throw in a little, you know, New York, Boston. Like every time I post my pictures on my business page now, I have Daytona, Orlando. I've had DMs, people, oh dang, I thought you was in Orlando because of your hashtags. No, but I do plan on traveling soon, so hopefully, you know, that's an opportunity. Or if you're ever in Tampa, now you know, boom. Or 9 times out of 10, if they live in Orlando, they got relatives in Tampa. So now they're aware of me and can send me to those relatives in Tampa. So it's easy.
Yeah,
it's so
we just
Yeah,
want look. We're not even scraping the surface.
social media is gonna be your number one thing. It's the easiest way to push it. And you guys are talented. Obviously, you know a lot about technology. See, that's my downfall. I don't know shit about technology. I type like this. At the register, people hate me because I'm at work and I'm like, "What's your number?" Okay, hold on. Okay, I got you. Now we're in. We're good. You feel me? That's my downfall. I want to get better with that so I can potentially do my YouTube videos and work on websites without having to pay people. But you guys got that. So then, boom, you advertise that you can help with that. Small business help. Small business photo shoots. Small business, banquets. Doing a photo shoot day or just posting, who wants to shoot tonight in Ybor? Who wants to go shoot this? I've had kind of like I have a photography page like of just my photo shoots, and every time I post my pictures, what is it, photographer? That's a part.
Oh yeah, she's talking about her actual photographer.
Yeah, like they're
like
tagged.
the person taking. Yeah,
You feel
the
me?
tag.
Like I've shot with I Shoot Models. He has, let's see, he has 60.8K. I shot with him on a random afternoon. My homegirl's like, grab a whole bunch of clothes. We're going to do a shoot. Fuck it. Here we go. Now I'm in a ski mask, pretty much butt naked, but promotion. Went to a car meet with my homegirl, and my other homegirl was a photographer. Boom, stand up, take a picture. All right, I'm finna take a picture. Small businesses, especially with clothing. If you want to have a photo shoot, get a white backdrop. Boom. This was for a small business. I modeled a whole bunch of their clothes. I didn't charge them or anything for, me taking pictures. I got free clothes. You feel me? Don't be afraid to work for free or work for trade. But then, like I said, don't undersell yourself. Be reasonable. You feel me? Like, trade. Like, I do tattoos for nails. I do tattoos for my hair. I do tattoos for rides sometimes. You feel me? I make gift certificates and all for it. Gift certificates, boom. Here's a gift certificate for $50 off your photo shoot. Or here's the value of $100 towards a photo shoot. Cause that's what I'm doing. Here's a $100 gift card. Or if I have to, trade lashes for a tattoo, I write it down and then I keep track of what I did. So it's like I know what I'm doing for free and I know what I'm doing for trade. It's a whole bunch of shit. I keep thinking about more and more stuff to say, and it's just like, wow, like Tampa is just nonstop networking. There's so many undercover people here. Some YouTubers were in the mall. I'm not big on the YouTube couples, but one of my coworkers is, and she fangirled seeing a boy and a girl walk the mall. I didn't know who the fuck they was. I treated them, because I checked them out like they was normal people, and she's over here like, oh my gosh, that's blah 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 blah. I gotta go take a picture. She's going to take a picture in front of kids' journeys, and I'm over here like, what? Like, I just bought some jewelry and left. Feel me? You never know who know. And then, as like me being a New Yorker, I'm known down here. Envy is known. Like I've given people my business card in the mall, and they already follow me. That shit makes me feel good. Like, damn, like you already follow me. You already know who I am. Like, I just now got to 3K followers on my business page. It's just like people would look at my page, but they wouldn't follow. Now that I do tattoos, and people are following more. But that's all. You just gotta find your audience, cause you never know. Your audience might be only fangirls. Your audience may be car meet people. Your audience may be taking pictures of somebody selling stuff or going to grand openings or live scenery or going to Busch Gardens and taking fucking pictures of the animals because I did not know you could get inside on a train and be in there with the animals. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, them rhinos could get up and just charge at that train at any time, really. If they wanted to, or the whole little pack could get up and rush the train and knock it over, really. That's crazy. So get on that bitch with your camera and take pictures. All right, here's our day at Busch Gardens. There's so much beauty in Tampa. Boom. Going, like, I got on a yacht. I modeled on a yacht. Like, I was just shaking ass, getting drunk with my homegirls. Next thing you know, I'm modeling on a yacht. You feel me? It's constant promotion. It's just networking. And I can't lie, it is a little easier being a female. But that's not, to discourage you guys. You definitely could get that same opportunities.
Yeah, especially photography, because photography, there's so much. It's like art, to be honest, also, because like there's so much opportunity in different types, and also it's expensive as shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking expensive.
You gotta think. My best friend be holding that big ass camera. You guys be holding a big ass camera for hours and taking pictures and walking around. And
Yeah, I got a heavy camera.
I've heard that multiple times from photographers that the cameras are heavy as hell. I tried to hold my best friend's and I was like, "Here you go. You can take it right back. I don't want it. It's heavy."
So I spent fucking. I had to take out a loan for my shit. Like, shit gets expensive.
Yeah.
I could imagine this is technology stuff, and one of these wires get messed up to replace it. I could imagine. I could fucking imagine. But at the same time, like I said, it's all about networking. Boom, I'm plugged in at the tattoo supply shop in Tampa to the point where I could FaceTime them. I could FaceTime my tattoo supply. Oh, you guys got this? Okay, I'm on my way. Put it up for me. It's like, you're not gonna get anywhere just staying in here.
Yeah.
Like, reaching out to me is good. It took a while to get in here because, other things. But keep trying. Be persistent. Don't give up. Because if I would have stopped, I wouldn't be as far as I came. I would still be doing tattoos out of my garage because I got kicked out of my first shop. I could have, went a completely different way and went back into another shop. But, I chose not to. I want to be a business owner. I don't want to work for anybody. I want people to work for me.
Yo, fuck customers. It's all about clients.
Exactly. Like, why not be like the face of something great? It feels good. Like, not even like for the clout or for being known, but it feels good knowing. Like, I had people get off my tattoo table crying because they love the tattoo because of what it represents. I got off my tattoo, like that picture right here. It's a baby picture of my brother that passed away, and I bawled my eyes out when I got off that table. And I thanked him because it looks exactly like him. For me, that's one of the beauties of this industry. Now, you get into tattoos just wanting to make money. Where's the beauty in, making
you don't have
that
a purpose.
Piece
and you can get bored easily, too. Because then once you look at, like, oh, damn, this is making more money, then you go do that shit.
Exactly. My homegirl told me she wanted to do nails. So you know what I did? I got her a nail drill, 150 nail polishes. You think she's doing nails?
No.
No. I wasted my money and I wasted my time. And it's disappointing. And that's the experience that, showed me that people aren't business minded. Because I literally flat out gave you something that everything that someone else could have taken and made crazy shit with. And you just slacking. Because of what? Because you're scared or because there's too many people in Tampa doing it? You know how many tattoo artists I follow? World Star Tampa posted, tag the best Tampa artist. I didn't get tagged. But you know what I did do? I went underneath the post and followed everybody that everybody tagged. So now I also have, tattoo artists that want to do tat for tat. But I'm also learning from watching their lives. I'm learning from watching their TikToks. I'm learning from watching. You could sit there and be like, damn. I could have sat there and be like, damn, nobody tagged me. Like, I'm a tattoo artist. Damn, I have a shop. I'm pretty good. But I didn't. I went and I followed everybody and I made, the better out of it. It's all about perspective. It's all about your actions towards what happens. Because you can't control what happens. You can only control what you do after it happens.
Yeah.
So, boom, you have a photo shoot. Person doesn't like it. You could get mad and blow up and cuss them out and fight with them. Or you can sit there and now, okay, what did you not like about it? Can we do this and that different? I'm not talking about giving people refunds because I don't give refunds. Once you pay
especially
me,
in your fucking place of... Yeah.
I don't give
fuck
refunds.
they should not be worrying about the damn money. They should be worrying...
Exactly.
They got bigger problems.
But not even that. Like, for tattoos, for customs, I don't do refunds. You could get a different service from me for that equal price.
Yeah.
It's my policy. That's the best thing about it. I get to make my... I took off a random week and went to Colorado. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want to be a business. I could call off right now and go see my homegirl in Cali if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I'd have to get time off from my job because I am working a 9 to 5. But if I wasn't, I would just be a shop owner, pay my rent for next month, and I could leave. Dip.
Yeah.
And I could bring my tattoo machine with me because I'm licensed, and I can be making money elsewhere. And still sending. I got people that want me to tattoo in their shops in New York as well. And the guy that did this, shout out to Lito, he invited me there too. It's a whole bunch of different networking, but I don't feel like Tampa's had enough of me yet. I don't feel like my name is known enough down here. It's to the point where, I had Buck Sosa and Duda in the club for my birthday. You feel me? I'm a little known. It feels good. The clout's cool. It's gotten me, countless free things, free items, countless this and that. But it's not like I don't try. There's this, I don't know what she is, Arabic or what like she wears a hijab, a hijab. One of the things that cover the ladies' hairs.
Mm-hmm.
And she sells purses in the mall. And I posted her on my story multiple times. Come show love, come shop, ba-da-da. She gave me 2 free items. She gave me this little heart dangly thing. I told her, Mom, you don't got to give me free stuff. I'm doing this because I want to support you. Because at the end of the day, I know this business is bringing back funds that woman probably got kids that she need to feed. She wouldn't be selling stuff in the mall if she didn't have stuff to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? People wouldn't be selling. There's always a purpose behind it. Give your business some flavor. You feel me? There's stuff that I want to share about my business that I'm not necessarily, not about my business, but about my story, but I'm not necessarily ready to. I thought about, when it comes down to doing bigger interviews when I get, up, and the stuff that I am going to choose to share and the stuff that I am going to choose to bury, because there's a lot of my past that I'm not going to share with the world.
Mm-hmm.
The people that experienced it are just going to experience it and, be aware of it, but when it comes to Envy being known to the world, I don't want Cassie to be known because Cassie has a lot of hardships. And that's another thing that came into it. Envy and Cassie kind of took on 2 different personas. Like, Envy's over here. Everybody thinks I'm, I got it like that. I'm popping. I'm this and that. It's good. The whole time, in reality, all my clothes is hand-me-downs. I don't got no car. I live in the garage in my parents' house. Mm-hmm. And I'm not doubting myself. I'm not talking down about myself. But that's what, what people see off Instagram and what really is, it really doesn't matter because people really know me as Envy and then there's people that know me as Cassie.
Yeah.
So, like, I have friends that, like, when they meet up and they're talking about me, one will say Cassie and one will say Envy. And honestly, the people that know Cassie are people that I choose to associate a little bit more with because they know who I am rather than people thinking Envy's a stuck-up bitch. And I think that, like, that's the number one thing, especially when you blow up. It's the whole Hollywood shit. Hollywood. I have a lot of problems. It's very hard to sleep at night since my brother passed away. I also just recently lost my grandpa and my uncle. It's a lot of hardship right now. A lot of heartbreak. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb. I smoke my blunt and I go to sleep. I don't have a lot of me time anymore regardless. Like, I treat myself to my nails, my lashes. That's really it. So, when people come at me with that whole Hollywood thing, it's just frustrating because it's like, I just don't want to talk right now. It's not about being Hollywood. I'll get back to you when I can. I'm not in the mood. You feel me? I'm constantly networking. I just spent $800 on a whole bunch of more stuff for my business. You think I got time to go be in the club like I used to? Yeah. No. And 18, 19, I was constantly in the club promoting. I was getting paid for it. That's another good thing about being a woman. Unfortunately, I was getting paid to sit in the club and get drunk. I was getting free bottles of Henny. I go out with my weed. I'm straight. I'm sitting down with some bad bitches, free Henny, and I got weed. Hell yeah, I felt like a pimp. I'm over here chilling. Everybody know who I am. People asking me for blunts. I'm over here passing the grabber. I'm passing the rolls. Like, I'm helping people out, chilling. But at the same time, I'm networking and I'm getting paid to chill. So that's how I met most of the people, like the club life, the nightlife. Mm-hmm. And with that comes with, you know, them asking me for custom shirts for their, you know, bottle girls, or them asking for me to make logos for their shirts, or them asking me to make flyers for the club, like stuff like that. If you're good with editing, drop a sale. Boom. 2 different edits. Boom, boom, boom. $25, $50, whatever the case may be. Put it out there. Because, you know, like, those graffiti tags I just showed you, I needed money so bad that I just posted those for $20. And I literally made $200 off of it. Just doing quick little things. Those things took me like 20 minutes each.
Yeah, I'm trying to sell prints for photos. So, that's
boom. Start editing, boom. You sell print. You take the pictures, and I draw the SpongeBob licking the girl's butt. You feel me? Bro, I've seen edits like that really sell.
Especially like with cars and like anime bitches on them and stuff like that. That shit sells too.
Sells back to back.
Yo, it makes sense. Like, yeah. Especially since you're not like on like TikTok side of social media and stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot of
sex sells.
Yeah.
Sex sells. Sex appeal is gonna be the best thing you can do is get a pretty face to start it off with.
Yeah.
Get a nice body to start it off with. Not to, you know, make women seem like a bag of meat and makeup, but
but it do help the product.
It help, you know.
Yeah.
Where you gonna you know, buy a soda can that's showing you. Oh, I shouldn't have said a guy that's showing you. You're gonna buy. Edit that out. Or
yeah, we got you.
We're not gonna get that. We're towards it.
We're
not.
I'll write it down.
You're not gonna, you know. See, that's another thing that I gotta stop before I, you know, start YouTube. But you're not gonna buy a soda from a guy that's, you know, in a Speedo. But you gonna buy that Pepsi that somebody in a bikini's over here like, yeah.
She not wrong.
So you are.
She not wrong.
Like, I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, cause I was thinking, cause I had to do some training videos, some boring guy talking. I'm like, if it was some bad bitch talking, I think like your OSHA shit. If it was some bad bitch talking about it, I bet you would have finished it in the 10 hours.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
exactly. Some automated voice.
Yeah, welcome to OSHA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are gonna like draw towards like, you know, looks. Sex sells, looks sells. Like everybody's beautiful in their own way. Like I'm not bashing anybody, but you know, you're gonna get more views having someone that looks. You know, I've gotten a lot of, you know, the views. Everyone on my old page, every one of my pictures, 2K likes, 3K likes. I dropped those birthday pictures. I had 3,000 likes on it. And all you seen was every story of somebody posting me. I was on everybody's story. I had over 200-300 shares on Instagram, and then saved. Putting your business page or your personal page on, you know, creators is what's gonna give you the opportunity to get paid from live.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than having it as a business, I would suggest changing it to a creator's page if it's not already. What else did I do? It was really just the TikToks that got it there and going out to the club. And then in high school, like I said, it wasn't like I wasn't the most popular, but I watch anime. I dated, you know, football players. I was good at this, but I wasn't good at that. I really fit in with every class. Like I was an orca dork. I played the violin. You wouldn't like how y'all was shocked with the instruments. You wouldn't think that a girl like me, based on my looks or based on how my Instagram used to look, that I play instruments at all. That would shock people constantly when I would tell them that I play instruments because they see the looks. Now, this is the glow up Cassie. I was fat. I was, you know, I was a weeb. I was wearing, you know, Lolita dresses and dressing up as people from Attack on Titans and cosplaying as people from Kill La Kill. You feel me? I still got those cosplays. That's still me. Mm. But you feel me? It's just prime example. Like I fit in with everything. Like with everything, with little fake thugs and the little anime nerds and the little orca dorks and the little popular girls and the little nerdy girls because I'm just cool. Mm-hmm. I got a vibe, like people with that. So as long as you got a vibe and you have good, you know, customer care, then client care, then you gonna get those. And advertising. Nobody's going to buy it if you don't post it.
Yeah.
Post every day. Every day on TikTok and Instagram. I post every day before 10 a.m. And I get off the app. It's the best way to do it. Especially on TikTok. You got to stay off the app after you post. I have multiple pages. Like I said, the main and the business. I'm a 100% fan of, or like supporter of, separating that. Your business and your personal should not be together. I smoke a lot. And though I am, it's a commercial business, so obviously you can't smoke in my shop. But, people know me as I got raw tatted on the back of my neck. You feel me? Like, I smoke a lot. But when it comes to my business, none of that is shown.
Mm-hmm.
I be out in the club. I be going to strip clubs. My homegirls be doing wild shit. I used to be fighting and doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. None of that comes to my social media because of my business. It's all about how you carry yourself. I know you guys probably don't have to really deal with that, but it's just something to keep in mind. Separating Instagram, your main and your business. Separating TikTok, your main and your business. And I'm trying to get my homegirls to do that too, because it just looks better, you shaking ass on a personal page rather than you shaking ass on a page that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, and I got a flash sale, come shop with me. Like, we was just shaking ass on a yacht. What are you doing? You feel me?
Or you shaking ass and you tattooing that same person that was watching your shit.
Literally. I don't know, bro. Like, and then catchy slogans. Sneaky links don't last. Tattoos do.
Yeah, that's
facts.
That is facts.
Tattoos are with you forever. Sneaky links aren't.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
You feel me? Like, it's a whole bunch of ways you can do it. Start small. Like, do cheap photo shoots. Do sales photo shoots. Do collabs. If somebody got something that's going to benefit your business, boom. You do a photo shoot, I do the mural. Network like that.
Yeah.
Trade. Because, business owners, we got bills to pay. You guys got to buy tech stuff. I got to buy tattoo needles. I got to buy paint. I got to buy this and that. So, meet someone 50-50. Help each other. Because being selfish and being grimy or not, like, gatekeeping, oh my gosh. Now, there's a bit of gatekeeping in Tampa, I'll tell you that. Like, especially in the tattoo industry, like, some people were really, really not, like, willing to help, like, really with the prices, or just, like, ignoring me overall because I was a woman. Like, it's very annoying. I'm not, like, you guys probably know a lot about what you're doing as is, but, like, if you want to figure out something, you was to pursue somebody to try and learn, and they dub it, like, charge to the game, let me go find it out myself. Like, if I'm not going to get it from you, I'm going to get it from someone. Mm-hmm. Everybody that dubbed me, now I got this guy named, his Instagram is Ink by Peanut. He's a anime tattoo artist mainly. He owns 2 shops in California and in Texas. He has over 138K Instagram followers, and he has a tattoo OnlyFans where he teaches people and charges them like an OnlyFans subscription. And I messaged him one day because, like, I had one tattoo get infected. I've never experienced that. I did everything right. Everything was clean. It was in my shop at that, and it was on my homegirl. And I'm over here beating myself up. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Everything was clean. The needles were prepackaged. The table was wiped down with disinfectant, with Cavicide, with, everything was good. I had gloves on, and I didn't cross-contaminate anything. I didn't dilute the ink enough, and it ate up the skin and got infected. And I messaged him that, I was, wondering, and he gave me his lessons for free. He didn't have to do that. And I don't know why he did that, but now I do, because I just talking to him the other day, and he's like, I'm tired of seeing guys try and take advantage of you because of your looks. You feel me? Like, he sees that I'm a hardworking businesswoman, so he's over here, helping me out and inspiring me and telling me, hey, stop beating yourself up. I've been in this game 11 years. You've been in this game going on your first to 2. Like, it's normal. I'm telling you, he's a specialist with color. That's the main reason, because the whole idea of black skin not being able to hold color is a fucking lie. He packs in yellow, green, blue, purple. Like, I'm telling you, any color of the rainbow, black skin, you gonna have it. He did what's the earthbender from Avatar's name?
I didn't
I
watch
never watched that.
Damn. She's green, bro. I forgot her name, but he did that on a black girl's arm, like color so saturated, healed so nice, and it's like so many tattoo artists tell people of color, oh no, you can't get that, it's not gonna stay. Then how come he's doing it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that you can't get that, it won't stay. It's because you don't know how to do that. And I want to learn how to do that. And it's the fact that he's helping me and showing me love because he wants to. I just bought the tattoo machine he suggested me using. I'm over here like, oh, I don't have the money to buy. Tattoo machines are expensive.
I bet.
$500, $2,000. And I've been working with a cheap little one from the tattoo supply. And I'm over here, beating myself up because I don't have nothing fancy. And he's over here using a $160 one off of Amazon, making the same good quality work as, a $1,000 machine.
Yeah.
So I bought the same one last night, and it comes tomorrow. And I'm super excited to use it because I was over here believing people like, oh, you need the best and the high tech stuff, and
It's just about how you use it.
it's how you use it. It's the care you take. It's the love. I've learned that using certain colors, I have to use different patterns of stroke methods. I have to use different needle gauges. Like, I didn't know that needles can come in sizes and choreograph. I can't say that word, but it's a C word. It's the alignment of how the needles lay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that the initial size of the needle can change. There's 0.5, 0.8, 0.10, and 0.12. Now I'm eating up darker skin because I'm using needles that are small. When to tattoo dark skin, you should be using bigger gauge needles. It doesn't have to be, bigger sizes initially, like with the, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the 0.5, 0.8, it's like pencil lead.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just like pencil lead. Like, you use a 0.3 to get that nice small line, but to color in a whole page, you're gonna want something that's bigger, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. You darker skin, you're gonna want to use a bigger needle, get deeper without having to eat it up so much, so the ink doesn't fall out. First couple tattoos I did color on dark skin, they felt completely out of the skin. I felt horrible. I offered the people their money back. Like, I told them, come back, I'll fix it. Like, I felt they were understanding. Luckily, I had very understanding people. But, it hurt me because it's like, damn, like, I thought I was doing this right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not. You feel me?
It's always more to learn.
Always learning. And if it takes following people and DMing them until they do respond, even though they don't respond, do it. If it takes, watching YouTubes or paying for people's lessons, do it. Or if it takes, like I said, doing a couple lowballing shoots to get yourself out there, to get your name out there, do it. Do it until they know who. What's your name on Instagram?
I am human.
I am what?
I am human.
I am human.
Entertainment.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I am
yeah.
human entertainment. So
Yeah.
do it until I am human entertainment is known to the point like, oh no, I got somebody that I'm go to. I am human entertainment. Yeah, they gon' get me right.
Mm.
That's all it takes. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna tell my best friend, I'm like, this is what they did, and this is the kind of camera they got, and what can you do with this information? Because can this help you? And she's gonna tell me this and that. She wants to do podcasts too. She wants to do stuff like that. I could get my best friend in here. You could do something about that. She's worked in a warehouse. You could get like, what's it like working as a woman in a warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of sub-series on TikTok, little story times. You could do 3 minutes of video now on TikTok.
Yeah.
You
I know on
could
Instagram we've been doing the IGTV stuff.
That
Yeah.
definitely gonna help.
That's a good ass story from there.
And it can't hurt to do some paid promos. I did, pay for some promos at one point. Now I don't, because hopefully I get my Instagram back. And when I do get my Instagram back, I'll definitely promote you guys. I'm trying to manifest. But you feel me? Like, keep putting out, you know, like I said, law of attraction. You're not gonna get anywhere if you just keep talking about it. It must be nice. Must be nice. I wouldn't be a licensed tattoo artist if I was like, oh yeah, must be nice. Like when I got that paper in the mail, this little piece of paper, I paid damn near like $400 to finish everything up. It felt so good. Like, and then that's another thing. Certificate, you know, take a couple, like, learn some stuff. Learn
That's
how
what
to
I'm
do
doing
some,
at school.
get
Just
some
getting
little
certs.
certificates. Get
Yeah.
little, because people like that. They like knowing that who's taking care of them is knowing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go to somebody that doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or at least you don't want to pay for somebody that's, you know, not doing, because then that's going to come with, oh, well, why isn't it free? Well, because I'm certified to do this, you know. I'm licensed to do this. I know what I'm doing. I know how to work my camera. This camera's, you know, not giving you the same as an iPhone camera. You feel me? Like, this is high quality. You're paying for high quality. Even though the experience isn't, you know, as much there, it's still high quality. You still got expensive materials. That's what I can see. Like, it looks like a recording studio in this bitch. Like, we about to start spitting some bars. Like, oh, but like literally, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You can move this table over, drop a little backdrop. You could do photo shoots in here. You could have me come in with an outfit. We could do a photo shoot right here on this couch.
Hey, there's photos everywhere you can go. There's always photo opportunity. You still need to understand that, bro. Me and James been trying for that, and bro, every place has opportunity.
Bro, I literally when I went to Colorado, we went to botanical gardens over there. And I literally sat there taking pictures of the koi fish, taking pictures of flowers.
Koi fish is fire.
Yeah, koi fish. I have a few back there. I gotta take photos.
Boom. Like I said, go to aquarium.
Yeah, I wanna go. I wanna go to hella places.
There's tons of
Bro,
TikTok ideas, bro. There's tons, bro, and there's tons of hidden gems in Florida. Tons of crazy, like, little waterfall spots and little ponds, and you got Devil's Den. That's that whole water thing where you go mad, like, into cold water or whatever the hell that is. Like, whole bunch of crazy stuff. There's planes, there's animals. Freaking almost everywhere you go, you see cows on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Get out and take fucking pictures of the cows. In Progress Village, they got freaking horses in the back of that bitch. Go take pictures of the horses. Somebody's gonna bite it. Somebody do Instagram photo shoot. I used to tell my best friend. My best friend used to edit out my acne of my Instagram pictures. Like, I'm not one for the Photoshop now, but acne, I can honestly, and I've admitted to it, and I've let my best friend post the before and afters on her page as well, and call them baddie edits. You know, you want your acne edited out of some pictures, I got you. You want, you know, don't want the background of all the other people in the background, okay, I got you. I can edit all that out. You want someone to edit for you, and then you want me to draw Rick and Morty in the background shooting a portal gun? Okay, then I can do that. Then that's a collab. Okay, boom, we do a collab. For whatever photo shoot you get a free, you know, cartoon edit. I draw on them. Boom, promotion right there. Somebody's gonna be, oh yeah, I want that edit. Tons of issues. Like, you gotta brainstorm. That's why I got a book. That's why I draw images, even if you don't want to write things down. I'm constantly writing in my phone still. I try and get it all. And then a planner. A planner is definitely a big recommendation.
Yeah, so we have a calendar, a collab calendar that we all, like, if whenever he has something planned, put it on the calendar, and I get it on my phone and everything.
Hell yeah. See, you're ready. One step into it. Get a book. Write down ideas.
That whiteboard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a whiteboard.
Whiteboard. Yeah. I was looking at it, too. I was wondering what all that stuff was.
Yeah, because we're going to do a video.
Yeah.
So that's not one.
Yeah.
Okay. Big plans.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
It's a lot.
She really got a lot of shit on her side. We got nothing on Jalen.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Who's Jalen? What happened with Jalen?
We didn't even get to that part yet.
Yeah.
We can get that anytime, though.
Yeah, we can ask a few people. Yeah. Their honest opinions. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be a good video. That's going to be a funny-ass video.
Really good video.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I got some videos on YouTube that I tried to make back when I was living with my ex, and it got a little 800 views. Feel me? Little me drawing sunflowers on some Nike slides. You feel me? Nothing too crazy, but like I said, all my TikTok's been blowing up ever since. So get on TikTok.
Yeah.
You get on TikTok posting him taking pictures. You get on TikTok posting him. Boom. Support each other. Make separate pages, but then have the pages collab.
Yeah.
Because whatever one page won't get, maybe the other page will get. You
And
feel
then
me?
hopefully our main page will then
Tie
everybody will
back
connect
to
to.
it, yeah.
Right?
Or oh, that's nice little circle.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah. There is so much to do.
Write it down.
Shit.
Write it down. Write it down. That's the best thing for me. That's my best advice to anybody wanting to start a business or anybody wanting to do anything. Is just write it down. Get a book. These dollar store books, Walmart books. These are literally composition books that we had sitting around from after school. You know, most of my parents' kids are, grown now. We only have 2 younger sisters. So it's like I took 2 of the books and look, now they have thousands of dollars of profit written in them.
Mm-hmm.
And from everybody else that looks at them, they're just composition notes. But this literally is everything that my business is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's cool. Really is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just keep talking.
Oh yeah, you know.
Good.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, we're learning a lot, so yeah.
I'm glad I could help you guys learn something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm all for supporting. I didn't know that he was so young. How old are you?
22.
Okay, so you're 2 years older than me, but
Mm-hmm.
you're still situated. You still got, like, a lot of stuff going for yourself. So it's not just, like, what you want to do next.
Yeah.
How you want to get it, like, going next. Like, I personally, like, I wanted to do a Valentine's Day photo shoot. Maybe you could try and see if you could get some last-minute Valentine's Day photo shoots. Go and cop a little $30 bear and see, if anybody wants to come and take pictures.
True.
Or, you feel me? Like, just find there's, like, use little things, little Instagram events or little Instagram trends or little TikTok sounds that go off. Like, I'm constantly sending No Limit photos. I'm constantly sending him TikTok ideas of photo shoots that girls are doing. And, shit, I'll start doing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I was always doing, like, this is one girl from high school. She had a lip gloss line. And, like, every time I seen something with lip gloss, I would send it to her. Like, I don't know. It's just in my nature to help people.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this like what differs me from other business people because a lot of people are gatekeepers or, don't necessarily want to put people on. But like I said, with the bread thing, like I'm not intimidated by it. Everybody, at the end of the day, everybody wants to just make money and feed their family.
Yeah.
So if me helping in one way or another helps you do that, then hell yeah. Good karma is real. I used to be real bad and grimy and do a lot of fucked up stuff in New York. As a kid, I grew up fast. I had to. I didn't have the option. Now, unfortunately, like I said, my parents didn't set me to be, they didn't give me a foundation to really jump off of. So I could either be a product of my environment or I can write new chapters. My kids won't have to work. My kids won't have to worry about this and that. My kids won't have hand-me-downs. My kids aren't going to have Jordans as soon as they out the womb. I'll tell you that. Because if Payless was still around, they definitely would still have some motherfucking Payless.
They're finna be wearing them Airwalks.
What? Some light-up Skechers from Walmart. Something dope. Walmart got off-brand Crocs. They definitely
They're
be
getting the
rocking
Brocs.
The Brocs.
Yeah, the Brocs.
They got some Brocs in that bitch.
My kid can have, he can have baby Tims maybe.
Oh yeah, but Tim, nah. My Tim's gonna be legit for my kids, but
yeah.
and Forces. But besides that, my kids is they not really gonna have to do none of that unless they want to. Like my kids are not gonna be spoiled. They're gonna be taken care of. They're gonna work for like things around the house and stuff and allowance and stuff. Like that's all I want. Like I said, I never wanted to go to college. I just wanted to be financially stable. And in this society, everybody made it seem like, or at least before, it was like, if you don't go to college, you're not financially stable. Mm. If you don't have a books job, then you're not financially stable.
Which I don't like the university aspect because, like, why do I want to, you're making a lot of money, but if you're not financially stable going into college also, I don't want to be out of college with debt.
Exactly.
Like $300K worth of debt? Fuck that. That's dead. And I got my cousins, they 35 and still paying that shit off.
Exactly. I was going to say first 2 years and shit. That shit builds and
Say you lose that job, then you do. Some people do a 4-year degree and never fucking use it. What's the point?
Or people get into stuff that they're not even happy with.
Yeah.
Like, like, there's so, like, and then it was at the point where, like, I said, like, I have a lot of younger friends. So I was mostly, like, senior year, I didn't have lunch with any of my friends in my grade. So I sat with juniors. And sat with my little brother at that. Like, my little brother was right here and I was right here. And, you know, I know that probably annoyed him, but, it low-key shaped me a little bit more because they were calling me Mama Cass, Auntie Cass. I'm like, whoa, I'm used to being little sis. I'm used to having, older women, older people around me teaching me things. And now it's like I'm the teacher. That's crazy. Because I don't even think that I got shit to teach. Like, I'm just rambling. You feel me? I'm just speaking facts. But that's facts to me. Because you guys, like, you could do what you want with this information. You could sit, like, you guys could, when I leave, you could sit here and not do anything with it. Or you could get on it, get on TikTok, make a different page, do this and that. Start reaching out to people. Hey, would you like to collab? Would you like to do a photo shoot? Would you like to do this and that? Drop a flyer. Oh, edits for this amount. Photo shoots for this amount. For a limited time only. Use those words. It's all about how, bro, if you read some of my Instagram captions, they sound so corny. But it's like, especially when promoting my job, like, it's like, found something you love but don't have the cash to get it today? No worries. With our flexible payment options, you have the option to lease to own. I don't fucking talk like that. I do not talk like that. I do not talk like that. That is my, my white face, my, my business face, my, Kool-Aid's me face, like, whatever you want to call it, like, that's my business friend. Like, I don't, like, a lot of people like, oh, she's a fake New Yorker, she fakes her accent. No, I fake the accent I give, I'm not the accent, I fake the voice I give TikTok, I fake the voice I give Instagram, I fake the voice I give Snapchat, because I naturally cuss a lot, I naturally say things that, other people may possibly be offended of. It's unfortunately, a product of my environment. Is how I grew up. I wasn't really a yes ma'am, yes sir person. I am trying to be that.
That's hard.
It's hard when,
especially cussing.
Me and my parents, like, we cuss at each other. You feel me? I grew up fighting my dad as a woman. Like, I'm running the streets of New York doing crazy stuff. I wasn't really, yes ma'am, yes sir. Like, it's hard, having a, or at work. Boom, some kids walked by and all I heard was fake ass jewelry, and I responded fake ass shoes. And my manager looked at me so mad, and I looked at her, I was like, miss, I'm sorry, like, I ain't even.
That's the snippet right there. That's snippet right there.
I was like, man, like, bro, I have 4 brothers. I got homeboys, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, it was something that came out. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's something you have to be mindful of.
I respect that.
It's like, and
I
honestly,
want to say so much shit at work. I still do.
And I can't. You feel me? And I wasn't even looking at them. Like, I was just, I was doing what I'm doing, and in my back, I'm just, me and my homeboys, like I said, I have a lot of homeboys, but like I said, I'm a businesswoman. My homeboys that are my homeboys is strictly business. Like, we locked in now, like, y'all my bros. Y'all not gonna be someone like I would be flirtatious with. I'm strictly a businesswoman. So, me and my homeboys gonna be like, man, you ugly as fuck, Cass. Like, and I'm like, nigga, your titties is bigger than mine. What the fuck is you talking about? Boom. You see?
Hello.
You see? You feel me? Like, it's just how I talk. So, having to completely seal that and be the, welcome to Banter by Pearson Pagoda, guys. Like, where we love to pierce ears. If you want to get your ears picked, that holly jolly stuff is not necessarily how I talk.
It'd be like that down here. Like, I know my middle school, if you didn't know how to roast somebody, you're gonna get roasted.
That's the movie right there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It was like, it was for real fucking, that was the trenches back.
Bro,
Oh my God. Yeah.
Even like in New York, we call it flame. Like, it was in
flame.
ass.
Yeah.
We was gonna flame your ass real
Yo.
quick. A roast your ass real
Yo,
quick. Yeah,
exactly.
we on your ass.
Well, when we used to work together, bro, we on each other's ass the entire
I can
time.
imagine.
Oh my god.
Why you just, bro? You stupid as fuck. What you don't? I already know. Because that's exactly how I am with my friends. You feel me? We all smoking. I'm like, bro, this blunt is so f***ed up. What did you even do? You can't roll for the light, bro. Give me the wood. I'ma re-roll it. Like stuff like that. That's how I'm used to talking. I can't.
That's the problem with going into business. It's like now, especially since like white owned, like type, like government wise, like they want you to talk all proper and shit. But it's hard. It's hard as fuck. Like, look, we in my class right now, cause how we are to each other, we be on each other's asses the entire day. Our teacher gave us a fucking a swear jar. I put 15 in it yesterday.
Oh,
Damn. I mean,
bro, I was walking out the room. I said, Michael, fuck you. And I put the 15 in that bitch. I went to the ATM.
And I'm gonna drop a little bit more.
Yo, and we got a pizza take because of my $15. So,
oh damn.
I'm just trying to support the class.
He putting into the fun.
Exactly. Nah, but definitely talking all proper. Welcome back to I Am Human.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard as fuck.
I had my teacher watch the one of the I don't know which one he watched, but he was like,
fuck,
he was like watching the English on it when you go on interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, I still have to get used to the fact that this is a business phone now. You know, when people would get this number, I'm over here like, who the hell gave you my number? Who is this? Why are you calling me? I don't answer unsaved numbers. Now I have to.
Yeah,
it's posted on Instagram. I'm telling people to contact me. Hi, thank you for calling MB's Mixed Media Studio. How can I help you? I have to get into the habit of doing that. Also, since this is a public number and you can text it, it's not like a business, like a line. I be getting texts at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Now getting texts after doing a 9 to 5 and a tattoo and you're trying to sleep is very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. Hearing your phone go off, ding, 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 ding. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get my little bit of sleep before I got to clock back in.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I do not disturb beyond, because as soon as I'm ready to go to sleep, I want to go to sleep. People don't really, that's one thing. People don't, with small businesses, it's a different expectations. They feel like they could contact you whenever, when really you wouldn't be texting, I don't know, a flower shop at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You feel me? Don't do that to me, because respect business hours regardless. On Google, my business hours say 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's not even past 6, so it's like, stop texting me. But it's also like, dang, now, and then I be seeing some of the text messages and I be wanting to respond, but then it's like, if I respond now, we're gonna have a whole conversation. And I'm gonna stay up, and then I'm gonna be excited for whatever it is, and then I'm gonna want to start it, and then I'm not sleeping. Then self-care is a big part of this. Making sure you're mentally and physically okay, making sure you're not starving yourself. There's times where I'm sorry, you guys gotta wait 10 minutes for me to eat real quick. I cannot tat on an empty stomach. You can't work on a photo shoot on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's facts. No, it's the.
You can't do videos for hours on an empty stomach. You're holding a big camera. You have to have.
Before it is.
Yeah, he literally, before he picked you up, he was like, I don't give a fuck, she hungry, because I'm hungry, so I'm finna get some food.
Literally, that's how it is. Yeah. That's how it has to be. You gotta be mindful of yourself, because, I be getting sucked into the point where it's like, I will stop eating, and, not to get into that, but I'm not necessarily, that's why I mentioned the gym. I want to start working out and gaining weight, because
you were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
I haven't been doing that. But now I'm, getting to the point where my profit is getting to the point where I can have a little bit more leisure money. So I'm going to start taking care of myself. But boom, that's more promotion. I was just mentioning how a brand new gym opened up next to my shop. And it looks like a small business. They got a little Instagram going, and I want to go check them out. It's a plus for me, because I don't really want to work out around a lot of people. And two, it's going to, giving them an active member, and boom, we could go do a photo shoot there working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably go look at that one.
Bet. No.
This is literally a whole, or I seen a tattoo artist if you go get a sandwich from this sandwich shop and bring me a receipt, you get $10 off. Okay, boom. if you go book a photo shoot, if you go book this and that, you get $10 off. Networking like that. I just told the woman in the mall that sells the purses, I told her after I'm done with the Valentine's Day sale that I'm doing, I'm definitely going to do that. Show me a receipt of you getting a purse or a wallet or something from her, and you get $10 off your purchase. Like, networking like that, showing love like that, just benefit, because boom, helping people, you feel way better helping people than you feel being a hater. Being a hater, bro, I'd rather be the person people talk about than the person that's talking. You feeling, especially being negative.
You're drinking that haterade.
Haterade is lame. It's like the cucumber Gatorade's nasty.
I just had that one, bro.
Bro, why the are you
nasty.
telling me?
You nasty.
You dirty as fuck. Cucumber?
It was good as bro. I got that after we played at Sadie.
Nah.
So you telling me you play basketball
and then drank cucumber flavored Gatorade?
You disgust me, bro. How you about to be you're on borderline pescatarian. You drinking cucumber Gatorades? Cucumber Gatorades? Bro, we were selling when we used to sell Gatorades at school, we gave those for free.
Blue or red?
Blue.
Okay.
Yeah. Red. All right. Out of the core 3, red on the third.
Okay.
They go blue, lemon, lime, red.
Oh, I love the lemon lime.
Yo, lemon lime is.
I love
that
the
lemon lime be hitting different.
Y'all hating for the lime cucumber.
The lime and cucumber is disgusting.
I was literally busting
Bro,
down. I was going home.
Are you here? How?
Huh?
It's like.
It's like death
disgusting.
in a bottle.
No, it's not. Bro, that shit was good as hell.
Yo, if you pull to that shit at the fucking, if I see that shit in the fridge at the office, bro, that shit is, I'm gonna leave that bitch out, bro.
That's crazy. No cap. It was actually like really good. I actually really liked that shit. Like,
was it first time?
Yeah.
Bruh, nah, you must have.
Me and Monte went to the gas station on the way back. I went in there, got some Twizzlers.
He should have dropped
some.
Bruh.
Twizzlers and cucumber Gatorade?
Look, I support the Twizzlers, but not the fucking cucumber Gatorade.
I don't support the mix. I support Twizzlers and I support Gatorade, but not
cucumber. But not cucumber Gatorade, bro. Like, out of every type of fucking thing they could have done, cucumber?
It was good, bro.
And then they added lime. For what reason?
See, I didn't know about the lime one. That sounds even worse.
You have to try it.
No,
I'm not. I don't
one.
like fucking cucumbers. So why the fuck would I want cucumber Gatorade?
It's like just milking a cucumber.
And the consistency just looks weird.
No. See, this is what y'all not gonna do. Y'all not gonna disrespect. Like, it actually tastes
Y'all
good.
is not
like,
gonna come for my Gatorade.
I will try it if you bring a bottle. I'll try a little fucking sample.
You better take a shot at that bitch because you're gonna spit it out.
I probably fucking will.
He's like, let's go to the gas station right now.
We're going after.
Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna come with because you said we're going to the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to.
We can stop at the Circle K.
Okay.
That's where I got it from.
I'm lit.
All right, so I'll just go with you and then drop me back off.
Huh?
Yeah.
We take the chat room anyway.
Yeah. And I'll bring the camera and we can. She has to stop there. Might as well take some. We can take our photo for this over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I wish my shop sign was still up. When we had the tornado warnings, it fell down. Well, because I put it up with some nails, and it was obviously.
You didn't put them up, right?
You know, like I said, I did everything by myself. You feel me? So I'm not saying everything's 100%. It's a DIY quality for a woman, but I'm trying to find somebody with a concrete drill to put it up. Damn. I'm just gonna post something and see if somebody can help me. If not, I'll contact the actual business. But yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
All right. Now we should actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like an hour ago, like hour and 15.
I'm sorry, I kept talking.
This is our longest one.
This is our longest one.
But this is a really good one.
This is if people really might be missing out for it, they don't watch.
Yeah. This is a really good one. Even if they watch, look, you can watch an hour of this and then 3 different parts, bro. Yeah, 3 different type of arcs.
We could low keep it.
Yeah, story arc, got the fucking progressive arc, and the fucking cucumber arc, bro.
Yeah, right. That's episode 20. We had
Envy, aka Cass.
Yeah, she told us her story, and you're gonna see more collaborations with her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. All right. See you guys Monday. Oh, fuck.
Pop Smoke Star. Shoot for the star. Aim for the moon.
Yeah, Monday.
Send on the woo. All right.